The following announcement has been paid for by the
Ring of Chaos! Hey, this is Tommy Dreamer. ROC Cyberslam is putting it on once again. Cyberslam 5. Hell, WWE didn't come after them for Cyberslam 1, 2, 3, or 4. They probably own it. ECW owned it. Intellectual property. But I digress. Dane Xavier versus Alec Reyes versus Dice. Oh, the Dice Man. For the world title. Justin Lee and Blake versus Slash and Piper for the tag titles. The return of Kid Swift. My Howard Finkel impersonation. And a 6-man ladder match. Contract in the case. 6 men will be vying to climb up that ladder to get the contract. And more. So, those are my announcements. Go to rocwrestling.club for more information about Cyberslam 5. Hey, it had to be good because this is the 5th one. So enjoy it if you're there.
Are you ready for it? I've been waiting for it. I got this. Feeling in my bones, I got this. Fire I can't control, I got this. Burning in my soul, I got this. Fire I can't control. You're in for the ride of your life. You're in for the night of your life. You're in for the ride of your life. You're in for the night of your life. I've been waiting for this day, this fight tonight. The world will be my stage. Can't cage me, can't save me. Open up the gate, let me be free. There's war inside my veins. I'll still be standing when the day is done. Get used to my name next to number 1. They can keep trying, let the suckers come. Get used to my name next to number 1. Next to number 1. I got this. Feeling in my bones, I got this. Fire I can't control, I got this. Burning in my soul, I got this. Fire I can't control. You're in for the ride of your life. You're in for the night of your life. You're in for the ride of your life. You're in for the night of your life. They drop me, they doubt me, 'cause they do not believe. But one day they'll say they should have bet on me. I wake up, stay up, do it all again. Through years and tears is what it takes to win. I'll still be standing when the day is done. Get used to my name next to number 1. They can keep trying, let the suckers come. Get used to my name next to number 1. Next to number 1. I got this.
following announcement has been paid for by the
Ring of Chaos! Hola everyone! This is GTS Wrestling Superstar Lucha La Raza, and you're watching Cyberslam 5, live from Toronto, Canada, only on ROC Wrestling.club. I hope there's tacos, burritos, enchiladas, nachos, and everything in between. But one person who doesn't deserve any of it is the biggest jobber of them all, even bigger jobber than Barry Horowitz, Frank Walker. Frank Walker, I can kick your ass with both hands tied behind my back. So if you want to come up on me, I'll show you lucha style. But for now, you enjoy the action on ROC Wrestling.club.
It's alive. Frankenstein's question, the author, which are you, Dr. or monster?
You have power deep inside of you. You don't know what your magic can do. You have power, knowledge, wisdom to find your power. Use your power.
This is the opening contest of Cyberslam 5. Coming down the aisle from Bangkok, Thailand, by way of Japan, weighing in at 224 pounds, Tanaka. Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 205 pounds, Frank Walker.
Here we go, Jay. Opening matchup, Tanaka versus Walker with some bad blood in their history.
Definitely. I mean, after what Frank did to his manager, Zion, it was despicable.
Yeah, after that brutal attack with the chair at the Super Show, Tanaka demanded this match be a chairs match. That's why you see a chair in every corner of this ring. Those will be 100% legal, Jay.
That's the way to do it. I mean, Taka, I have a lot of respect for him for getting revenge on what Frank did. It was despicable, it was disgusting, and in his interview with Mike Jameson, he clearly showed no regard for what happened.
Absolutely no remorse from Walker. This guy doesn't care. He wants to get to the top, and he will burn down anyone in his way.
And for Christ's sake, the guy calls himself the Punisher, and he's getting punished here tonight by Taka.
Toronto seems to love Tanaka right now. Everyone on their feet.
I was going to hit him with that chair, but nice reversal there by Frank to get out of the way and hit him with a chair shot of his own.
He swings that chair like no other. This guy really can swing a steel chair. I'll give him that. As long as he's swinging it at a wrestler instead of an old man manager.
And he does that. It's despicable. And now he goes for a pin here.
That was a brilliant maneuver right there by Frank. Throws the chair at him, so Tanaka has to catch it and then follows up with a spin kick. I've seen that somewhere before.
And speaking of Frank spinning.
Nice back elbow right there by Frank Walker.
Wildly there, but Taka capitalizing there with a big clothesline of his own.
Talking a little smack while he's got him down. I love these bad blood matches.
Nice miss there, but you think Taka speaks English? I don't even know.
I've heard him say a few words. Nothing I can say on the air though.
Right there. Oh, a big super kick. Yeah, I'm sure he had a few of those choice words for Frank after his attack.
Oh, absolutely. You should have heard him backstage. It was incredible.
Speaking of incredible, nice Irish whip there by Frank Walker, setting Taka up in the corner. Goes for the kick, but Taka grabs him.
Yeah, Frank's not going to get it that easy. Tanaka's been around the block, former Japanese heavyweight champion. But Frank Walker just doesn't seem to care. Look at this disrespect.
I don't know what to call that move by Frank. The booty bounce, the 360 something. Just flips over, hits him with his back.
Well, in memory of our former commentary team leader, Jeff Varmer, we'll call it a big back elbow.
Biggest of them all. Back now, getting hyped up. This is his moment here at Cyberslam, the biggest match he's had in his career.
Yeah, Frank Walker, he's been looking forward to this for months. He's been saying all along he wants to get to Cyberslam. He wants to prove that he can take it to the next level here in Ring of Chaos. And this is his chance. He's not going to get it done like that. He thought better of whatever he was going to do there, and Tanaka capitalizes with a nice snap suplex. And again, grabbing that chair, Jay.
When you're facing a guy like Taka, you can't give him a chance to recuperate, because this is what happens.
especially with revenge on his mind. Vengeance is all he's thinking about.
Going for the pin off of that nice chair shot, too. Almost enough.
Close but no cigar, as they say. Oh, there's a little poison mist for this Toronto crowd.
Loving it. And those kick combinations there.
Great combination shots by Tanaka. And
I love
again,
that strong style. Oh my God.
Uh-oh, he's got that chair ringed around the neck of Walker.
What is he looking for here?
This will not end good.
Oh, Jesus. Revenge. Oh, Frank gets out of the way.
Oh, it misses a drop kick on the follow-up. Oh, and Tanaka rolls him right up.
Tanaka just saving it there. Oh, and another big back elbow.
Absolutely. Mamma mia.
Frank with
And
control
Frank here, Frank has Tanaka up against the ropes.
You got to remember there, Larry, he hates that name when we call him Frank, or when, no, I'd never call him that. Because that's what he does to people when you call him Frank, apparently.
He was biting the fingers of Taka Tanaka. This Frank Walker is a sadistic son of a bitch.
Oh!
He nailed him right there in front of the front row of this Toronto crowd. Everyone on their feet.
Losing their minds.
Both men hurt. Frank gets up, favoring his ribs. Oh, it looks like he's going to do it again.
Oh, another one. Oh, he misses there, though.
Whiffed on the forearm. Tanaka throws him back up into the ring. That's where you got to be if you want to finish this match.
Oh, a nice double knee. Could very well be enough there.
To Johnny D, former ROC legend. That was one of his big signature maneuvers. Taka Tanaka, only 2.
Johnny D, a name I haven't heard in a long time when talking about ROC. 4-time world champion, I believe.
Former 4-time world heavyweight champion. Former pretty much everything champion. And
One
Taka
guy
Tanaka.
Oh! A nice suplex. Looking for the finishing off here. Only a 1 count, though. The one guy I would say.
Frank's not giving up that
arguably,
easy, Jay.
No, he's holding in there. And now, oh! Jeez.
Those super kicks are so fast when Frank throws them. There's no wind up to it. He just swings it, and by the time you get your hands up, it's too late.
Really irreversible, I'd say. Now, Tanaka with a nice
Down on
elbow.
that chair. Elbow drop onto the chair. This might do it.
3. Oh! I thought it was a 3 count. It was right there. Taka could not be happy with that, but now he gets to lay down some more punishment on Frank.
And I think that's what this match is all about for both of these guys. It's not so much the win. It's more about taking their opponent out. Over the last 3 weeks, these guys have been going back and forth. All the hype, all the nonsense, it's all come to a head here at Cyberslam. And Walker just moves right out of the way of that drop kick. Very brilliant maneuver.
Don't see that every day. Get right out of the way there. And now Taka tries to control Frank now.
Well, he went for a super kick of his own, but Frank too quick. Grapples him up before he gets a chance to get the kick in.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I was going to say Taka gets out of the way, but I spoke too soon as he gets leveled.
And earlier about the quickness of Frank. We see it on display there.
Yeah, Frank is the lighter man. He may be the stronger man too by the looks of their body. Tanaka, the ring veteran.
No matter how strong you are there, Larry, the knee to the head still hurts.
as well as kicks to the back and the face. Taka Tanaka's not playing around. I think he's going to try to break his arm.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what a double knee.
Tanaka in pain Frank Walker rather, in pain right now. Tanaka waiting for him to get up.
Now, big move coming up here. Oh my God.
Tanaka going down on that neck breaker. He might be seriously injured right there. He doesn't look good after that.
He's got some fight left in him though.
Both men go down there. I think they both caught a little piece of that one, but Tanaka got the worst of it.
Chair shots must be adding up.
Again, Tanaka going for that super kick, but Frank on top of it, not letting him connect.
We're back in the middle of the ring now. Not sure what Frank could be thinking here. Oh, stomp it on the limbs of Taka Tanaka. If he can't move, he can't attack. Smart move by Frank Walker.
Frank stomping a mud hole into Tanaka right now.
Tanaka says no.
I think he's just making him mad, though. The angry Asian gets up. Oh, and another super kick to the jaw, Jay. How many more of those can he take?
Not too many, I think. Oh, my gosh. And just a standing moonsault out that rope there. So impressive when you see a guy.
A normal man cannot do a move like that. That was impressive.
What's he doing now?
Wait a minute. The disrespect of Tanaka or Frank Walker. I think he was going to try to use. He was going to try to use Tanaka's own move right there.
Especially after everything that happened between these two, and you see stuff like that.
Another lift up headbutt right there. That's a deadly maneuver. Tanaka has taken way too many shots to the head in this match. He's going to have to do something to turn this around. He's going to have to do it fast.
Fully agree with you there, Larry. I mean, tough to see a guy go through something like this, too, after everything he's been through with Frank.
The emotional roller coaster of his manager being sent to the hospital. Luckily, he was healthy enough to make it here tonight. And Taka wants to make him proud, but Frank is not making it easy.
Just looking to prove himself.
Yep, Frank looking to prove himself. Tanaka looking for vengeance. Both men want to get out of here with the big win. I think they've punished each other enough.
At this point, you got to think someone's got to put it away soon.
I think Tanaka may be going for something big here. Oh no, he grabs the chair instead, Jay.
Move there.
Oh, dropped him. Or the back of his head on that chair. Another headshot to Tanaka. And now he's got the chair wrapped around his neck as Tanaka did to Frank earlier.
Revenge here.
Frank didn't realize the chair was stuck in the corner there. He had to hit a different corner.
You know what? Sometimes you just miss those there, Larry. I mean, it's a dark arena, I guess. Oh,
did you just see that kick? Frank Walker might be knocked out, Jay. Whatever your damn name is.
Oh, almost a 3 count there, Larry.
Sorry for calling you Jeff there. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize.
Hey, don't worry about
Another stiff shot. Oh my God, Walker gets right up, and another one to the back of the head.
I think Walker lays down for no man.
I think I see a little bit of blood dribbling down Walker's back. He may have split him open. And another thrust kick. Frank Walker.
So there.
These guys are going to fight to the end. And a return super kick into the suplex. Oh, and he's got him locked up here in the Tanaka lock.
Be enough to put him away.
Frank cannot reach the rope. If he can get his foot underneath the rope, the ref will have to break the hold. No, looks like he's slipping out, Jay.
Those knees are vicious, too. What a way to get out of that submission move.
Caught him, maybe Tiger Suplex. Got him.
He got all of it.
And now going for the Japanese cloverleaf.
Right in the middle of that ring. Right on the CyberSlam logo, but Frank has so much power in those legs.
My goodness, what a counter maneuver.
I'd expect to see this from Frank Walker.
I'll tell you what, the guy, he hasn't taken the road that I would personally take in wrestling. But he's got here, and he's making a name for himself regardless. Oh, my goodness.
Sure. Hits him with the toes.
Got those steel toe wrestling boots. Walker might be going for the big one right here.
And end it. Oh! God!
Can Tanaka kick out? It's over. Walker gets the big victory.
Here is your winner, Frank Walker.
What a way to do it, Larry. Frank Walker picking up the big win here at CyberSlam. What'd you think of the match?
Well, I'll tell you what, I thought Tanaka was going to take care of business tonight, but he did not get the job done. Frank Walker with a very, very impressive victory. And now as we move on up the card, we jump into title situations with the pure title on the line, Triple D challenging the champion, Scorpion, Jay.
Can't wait to see it, Larry.
The following announcement has been paid for by the
Ring of Chaos! This match is set for one fall, and it is for the ROC Pure title. Triple D, the 70s porn star, versus Scorpion, the British luchador. The rematch from the super show that we all know and love. Get ready.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the ROC Pure Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 269 pounds, Triple D. And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 219 pounds, he is the ROC Pure Champion, Scorpion.
Jay Balboa, the time is now. The Pure title on the line. Triple D and Scorpion. This one's going to be huge.
The biggest matches of the night here, and we're one of the first matches we're watching here as well. I mean, Mike Jameson sat down with Triple D earlier this week, and what a great interview that was between those two. And right off the bat here, Scorpion looking for a pin early.
Starting things off quick. Only two.
Exactly. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter because it wasn't a 3. And now Triple D now looking for something. Really pinned early on for both of these competitors.
They're both fired up, Jay.
A little bit of a dance-off here. And another quick pinfall attempt.
Move forward again. This referee's getting the workout tonight.
That's for sure. And speaking of working out, that's a nice flip there by Scorpion. One up there. Oh, Joe Triple D says no. And Larry, I mean, who's your pick going into this great matchup here?
So far, both guys countering each other. Oh, look at the disrespect. Putting the ball sweat right in his face.
That's how Triple D does it, that's for sure.
I love it.
There. Oh, how can you not? I mean, Mike Jameson, like I said, sat down with Triple D, and after the interview, those two went for a nice little party on the town. Triple D, as we all know, loves to party, being a former owner of a nightclub.
I've done many nights partying with Triple D myself, personally. Still getting that checked out by the doctor as we speak. I got this rash going up my abdomen now. I just can't get rid of it.
Partying with Triple D will do to ya. Scorpion's going to be finding that out after this matchup. He locks in the arm bar here. Punches though by Triple D.
And this ROC Pure Championship has so much history, so much lineage, dating back all the way to 2012. Scorpion, first time winning the title just recently. Let's see if we can hold on to it here tonight. Oh, almost had it right there against the big challenger, Triple D. This is Triple D's first title shot here in ROC.
He definitely earned it, that's for sure, Larry, after he beat Scorpion the last time these two faced.
Absolutely.
Triple D having one of the more impressive records here in this season of Ring of Chaos. Oh, nice move there. The rope break.
And that's what you got to watch out for in this Pure division, folks. The rope break is a factor. If you want to pin your man, you're going to have to pull him and beat him right in the middle.
Always enjoyed that about the Pure division as well. Adds a whole other factor that we don't have in anywhere else in ROC. Reversal there though by Triple D.
Triple D's been reversing a lot of things, so has Scorpion. It's been back and forth action. Oh, wait a minute. Caught him right there.
Power. Jesus.
Smashed him right into the turnbuckle right there. That's ended careers.
I was not expecting to see that. I didn't think he'd reverse that move. Oh my God.
Nasty brainbuster right there. Scorpion's head and neck's got to be in pain right now. Triple D trying to take advantage.
Reversal. Now Scorpion goes for it. Oh, misses it. Oh, Triple D. And one of his own. Oh.
All the reversals, the chain wrestling is on fire here in this Pure title match. Scorpion going up to the top.
That's what you like to see, Larry. And this is what you like to see, too.
Triple D is down and in trouble. Right in the middle of the ring here.
Oh, here'll be a 3 count, Larry.
Almost got him, Jay. Oh, Triple D just shakes that kick off. This guy's so strong.
Beautiful. Another one of those flips by Scorpion, though. I mean, that high-flying Lucha Libre style on display here. Wrapping up the leg. Oh my God, the airtime, Larry. Jesus.
Beautiful springboard moonsault right there. Not many people do it better than the British luchador himself.
Really just done to perfection. And now Triple D with more reversals. That technical wrestling style on display here, and now showboating. Oh
Off the top rope with a, I don't even know what you call that, Jay.
That's how you do it. And this is Cyberslam. This is when you pull off those crazy moves like that. That's how you win matches. That's how you win titles in ROC.
You got to take it to the limit if you want to do it at the big show. And Triple D is doing just that.
Especially when you face a high-flying guy.
Scorpion trying to fight him off, but Triple D, that 269 pounds, might just be a little too much.
Oh. No finesse there, just a straight knee to the chops. So again by Trips. And now a nice move of his own. Bumping him now. That vindictive style on display now. Triple D is getting desperate, and he wants his first title here at ROC. But Scorpion doesn't give it to him.
Modified camel clutch right there. Scorpion gets right out of it. I think he might have pulled the hair right there, using it to his advantage.
Oh, he keeps his hair short and in a mask, Larry. That's a smart move by Scorpion.
Both men just working that upper body, the neck area.
Scorpion dab on him.
Yeah, he can dab the hell out of here, idiot. He landed right on his head. He landed right on his head, Jay. I think he knocked himself out.
And now Triple D attacking the head as well.
I've never seen the neck snap done from the front before. That is the first time for me in all my years in wrestling.
There's another great move here. Another head attack move by Scorpion. These guys just, like you said earlier, going after that upper body and head area.
Oh, power bomb, no!
We're being looking for it. And he gets all of it. He's looking to fly. Oh, no, he's not. He's going right for the pin.
What a sally. I would have went for the springboard and nailed him with a fucking 650 plancha right there, Jay.
The Scorpion, I could definitely pull that off.
It's Cyberslam. You got to pull out all the stops. You can't just go for a pinfall there. You got to kill him.
That's why you only got the 1 count, Larry. Oh!
Again, putting Triple D's head in a spot where not many people want to be, and that would be Scorpion's crop.
Off the ropes and into the turnbuckle. Off the ropes again.
Getting that double momentum before the left hand right there. I like that.
That's how you do it. Get that extra speed going. Speaking of speed, we're about to see some speed from Scorpion right now.
Ooh, drops both legs into the midsection, follows up with a huge drop kick right in the kisser. Triple D's in trouble.
Gotta love those combinations, Larry. Those combination moves from Scorpion have put him on a roll here in this matchup.
Absolutely. That's what brought him to this pure title in the first place.
Could have it again.
Scorpion's had quite the year this year. Started off the year as tag team champions with VLK. Shortly after losing the title, he gets right into the pure division. Here he is, a champion at the grandest stage of them all. My goodness, did you just see that?
Jesus. And that's it. That's it. Oh, Scorpion does it.
I can't believe it. That was a quick one.
Here is your winner, and still the ROC, your champion, Scorpion.
And what a match, what a title defense by the pure champion Scorpion. Larry, what'd you think of that one?
Hashtag and still, Scorpion keeps the title. The King of the Skies is going to be moving on to next season with that pure strap. And I can't believe it. Triple B came so close, yet so far. What a matchup. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next up on the card, we have the Steel Cage Triple Threat National Title match. We're going to kick it over to our boy, Lucha La Raza, for more.
The following announcement has been paid for by the
Ring of Chaos! Our next contest is a steel cage match for the ROC National Title. We have Mr. Subwoofer with the smallest subwoofers in town, Violate versus... Yes, we all know him after he bleached his skin and is a jobber, Sean Extreme! And versus the champion, he is the ROC National Title holder. This is the monster, Cain Velasquez! Ha ha! Enjoy the match!
The following contest is a triple threat steel cage match, and it is for the ROC National Championship.
My heart's racing and I'm ready. I'm throwing my fist cause my pace will leave you sweaty. And knowing you miss my knots, cut like a machete. It's blowing the kids, you rock, seeing all confetti in your vision and shit. Your lips swelling and they're bleeding. You never felt the beating as the one that just shouts to please the demon I'm feeding. He's always eating. Smack, crack, blood and heavy breathing. Chewing on my fists like back when you were teething. You never seen it coming, you never seen it coming, you never seen it coming. Right now. You never seen it coming, you never seen it coming, you never seen it coming. Right now. You never seen it coming, you never seen it coming.
Introducing first, the challenger. From Providence, Rhode Island, weighing in at 247 pounds, Violate.
You can get this song right now on iTunes, but you probably don't want to.
Once or twice before, the only one that got your back is the motherfucking floor. That's more. Pull up my fist, connect to your jaw. It's all over cause you ain't conscious anymore. You never seen it coming, you never seen it coming, you never seen it coming. Right now. You never seen it coming, you never seen it coming, you never seen it coming. Right now. You never seen it coming, you never seen it coming, you never seen it coming. Right now. You never seen it coming, you never seen it coming.
And his opponents, first, coming down the aisle, from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 221 pounds, Sean Extreme.
See me in the skyway, Mr. King, for the king Departed in Tampa, arrived in Midway. Life so exciting it is play-by-play. You need coaching called Bombay. Breath like an ashtray. Sorry you're the Gabbana nigga, come with no Dolce. I'm wacky with the wordplay. Fishy fillet. I'ma eat you up before I make it to my entree. Bitch made dudes always coming with that horseplay. I'm just getting live and you just listen from the doorway. Ha. And fuck the foreplay. Slaying up them dragons, so just hop up on this bandwagon.
Tell me your name, Wicked One.
He who commands you is he who orders you thrown down from the highest heaven into the depths of hell. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. I now command you. Tell me your name. Hear, therefore, and fear, Satan, enemy of the faith. Give me your name, demon.
Names! Names! Moderator under Army of Shashika!
Ancient serpents. Depart from this servant of God. Tell me your 6 names.
We are the ones who dwell within. Honey, who shoshohen, betokai, sukri, and habitabit in Roi, Kesa, Parothin, and Yudai, Mikliyo, Anablio. And I am Lucifer, the devil in the flesh.
Coming down the aisle, from the depths of hell, weighing in at 320 pounds, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed national champion. It's gotta be Kane!
Oh, it's fucking hot, Jay.
Ah, jeez. I am sweating. And not just from the entrance video. I'm sweating from this entrance. That heat is hot. Here we go, Larry. National championship matchup here. Kane, Sean Extreme, and Violate. I mean, 3 incredible, hardcore, badass competitors. Larry, I'm going to ask you right off the bat here, who are you taking?
This one, I got to go with the champion here in the steel cage, the cage of hell. This guy's going to do some damage. As you can see already, throws Violate face first into that steel cage.
Oh.
This thing is unforgiving, Jay. I've been in there before.
You're damn straight. I mean, Kane right off the bat. I think this might be your first right pick, Larry.
Yeah. Hey, I had every match right so far. I definitely picked Cool Crush in the Battle Royal earlier.
Right, I mean, sure thing, Larry. Speaking of sure things, I think Kane might be a sure thing in this matchup here, but Violate on the attack.
Violate and Sean Extreme, both former national champions. Kane, the current national champion, he just defeated Violate not too long ago. So, Violate's got their revenge on his mind, as Sean Extreme's just trying to get back to where he once was just a few months ago.
I mean, for Sean Extreme, it's got to be tough watching his tag team partner put out such a great match in the pre-show while he's been struggling here in ROC the last few months.
Oh, Violet going for a big body slam. Kane, too much mass, too much body. Sean Extreme lays him down.
Now Violate. Oh, nice face smashing into the ground maneuver there by Violate.
Yeah, Violate hooked up my wife's car with some subwoofers last week. I got to tell you, when we were driving through Toronto earlier, man, the bass was booming, Jay. It was booming.
It's like Sean Extreme's booming right now, Larry.
Oh, he just nailed him right there with that flipping backsplash senton. Shout out to my boy Jeff Varmer.
These moves are so vintage by Sean Extreme too. All those high-flying moves that just nick the target. They're so exciting to watch. Nice Hurricanrana from Shawnee Boy.
Sean Extreme's been in this game a very, very long time. He's trying to prove to everybody that he's still got what it takes. Oh, but he misses right there.
Backflip miss there. Nice move by Kane to get out of the way, and now Violate on the attack.
Violate with a nice hip toss right there. You don't see too many of those in the steel cage. Violate pulling out all the stops, doing everything he can to put these guys down.
I don't know who to go after in this match. A lot of standing and staring, looking at what should I do? Who should I attack? 3 men. You don't know who to go after sometimes in matches like these.
If I were Sean and Violate, I would definitely team up on the big man.
Got to think too, especially him being champion, you'd want to take him out and then go after each other, may the best man win.
Absolutely. Anything to make it easier for yourself. You do not want to face a fresh Kane in the steel cage.
It looks pretty fresh right now as he tosses Sean Extreme. And now picks up Violate. Oh, but no, Violate says no.
Violate fighting his way out. It's like a little pit bull.
He's got a lot of fight in him.
Springboard master Sean Extreme.
He's looking to fly.
Violate slipped on a banana peel right there. We gotta do a better job of cleaning the ring in between the matches.
That is for sure, Larry. I mean, that's goes down to the janitors.
I saw Bill was busy earlier. He was backstage licking his wounds. Might have forgot to clean this thing up. But nonetheless, we got the big man down. Sean Extreme going to one corner, Violate in the other. What's going to happen here, Jay?
Oh! Elbow drop off the top rope. And now a double axe handle, but he misses there. Nice drop kick by Sean.
Sean stepping out of the way and hitting that big drop kick on Violate.
Red headlock there. Nice European uppercut. Now a double team by Kane and Sean.
Violate may have broken ribs after that one. 2 knees right into that rib cage with crushing force, Jay.
And he's got the fight back in him. Boom! Big knee. And Kane steps in as well.
Oh, and Kane with a flying headbutt. Leaves Violate wondering where he is. I don't think he knows where he is, Jay.
Ooh, it's gotta be Kane.
Sean Extreme leveled with the left hand. You know, Kane's got a vicious right hand as he defeated Xander with that simple right hand just a few weeks ago.
But Sean breaking out of it. Yeah, that's the power of Kane. I mean, even a punch can knock you out.
Ooh, nice jumping back elbow there by Sean Extreme. Sean probably the most agile guy in the ring. He's got to start using that to his advantage if he wants to win this matchup.
Especially with a little pit bull, like you said, like Violate, and a big monster like Kane. That's his one advantage in this matchup, and we haven't seen that much of it yet.
Nope, we've seen pretty much nothing but brute force, and mainly damage done by the champion. These guys got to knock the champion down. They got to do something to tire him out.
Noticing a lot with Kane, he uses his momentum to his advantage and that big size running at his opponents and knocking them right down.
Yeah, once Kane gets running downhill, there's no stopping that train, and he knows it. He uses that to his advantage. He is a veteran of this ring game.
Oh, speaking of veteran moves, that's the next one.
It still looks like these 3 guys just don't know who to attack. Oh, look at, he just got gored out of his shoes, Jay.
Vintage Kane. My God. I did not expect that. Oh, Sean Extreme now, though, hyping back up in this matchup.
Toronto on their feet, but Kane stops him and throws him face first down into the mat.
That was incredible. I mean, Kane, the wherewithal to see what moves are coming from Sean and able to block it, and now tossing Violate in the cage.
That's got to be, what, the third, fourth time that Violate's face has met the steel cage. Kane using that cage to his advantage. Probably better than anyone so far else in this match.
Oh! From the top rope, the big man falls.
7 feet tall, 320 pounds, just came off the top rope with an elbow to the back of that man's neck.
That is incredible. That's so impressive to see from a guy like Kane. He's definitely impressed me the most in this matchup here tonight.
Sean's got the heart, though. You can tell. It's pulsating on your screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it. It's pumping. It's ready.
The party with Chris Brown before the match. That heart is racing from Sean. Oh, and Violate picking up the big man.
Look at this show of strength. What can he do here? Oh, Kane gets out of it. Too much. Too much weight, too much size.
That is for sure, Larry. I mean, it's way too big for Violate to pick up. I don't know what he was thinking there.
Kane just tossing these ladies around.
Oh my God. This is just a mauling. Kane is destroying everyone in this matchup.
Oh, he might be going for it right here. That's the dead. It's got him. 1, 2. Oh.
Not enough there.
For some reason, our referee's on the outside of the ring, counting from out there.
Well, that worked, I guess.
I suppose he would just be in the way if he was in the ring, though, so it's probably a good idea on his part. I would not want to be in that cage right now with these three monsters.
The ref's got the right idea. He would be dead by now if he was in there. And Sean lifting up Kane.
You gotta be kidding me, Jay. Look at the power of the king of the highway. Oh!
Oh my God!
Did you just see that? He used his own momentum against the ropes, flipped and turned around and hit the biggest lariat of the night so far on Sean Extreme.
Incredible there by Violate, but Sean says no, I'm here.
A lariat of his own, Jay.
It's incredible lariat. DDT!
He just knocked the black right out of Sean Extreme right there.
Oh, what's left of it at least. Oh.
Vicious chop. You can hear that all the way over here. Massive body slam. I'm loving the body slams tonight.
Another one. Oh, the knees.
This monster. He just slammed Violate on top of Sean Extreme, and this man gives no Fs.
None at all. I mean, that's got to be Kane. That's got to be him. And nope, Violate. That's got to be Violate.
Oh, and Sean going for a quick one. Kane kicks out at not even one.
Must have realized Violate was still there or something.
I'll tell you what, if this was a track meet, these guys would be coming in first and second place. Running around going on in this ring as Sean Extreme gets gored out of his boots.
He keeps hitting moves like those. He's going to be coming in first, and he's going to retain that pure championship. Sorry, national championship. My God, Violate now. Looking for something. Sean, no, misses the kick.
Oh, Violate with that signature flipping DDT. He's hit that on pretty much everyone he's faced so far. Sean Extreme trying to sneak the win. Violate says no. Kicks him right off.
Back knee to the back of the head by Violate.
I'll tell you what, all three of these guys have been damaged. Kane probably still the most fresh man in the ring, but he's starting to gas out too.
Violate like that.
Chopping the big man down. You take out his legs. His upper body won't be very useful. Both men.
That's what they should have done. So they should have done earlier on in the match, Larry. And now they're doing it a little too late now, I think.
Sean Extreme set for flight.
Oh, Sean!
Oh!
Power there. Sean's impressed with the power moves. I was not expecting it from him here tonight. And here comes Cade. Oh!
Sean Extreme has been dropped flat on his face. I think he just knocked him out. Big back suplex on the Violate now. If he can roll Sean over, this might be it.
2, 3. There it is, your winner, Cade.
Here is your winner, and still the ROC National Champion. It's gotta be Kane.
That's right, Larry. It's gotta be Kane. Impressive performance here at CyberSlam by the champ. Larry, what'd you think, brother?
This guy walked into the steel cage and just ate those fools for dinner. I can't believe it. He dominated this match, I gotta say.
That's how you impress at CyberSlam, walking in as champion and walking out with that very same title. I mean, Larry, what more can you say?
Kane will be a force to be reckoned with in the future with that title, that's for sure. The Toronto crowd on their feet for the big man as he walks out successful.
That's how it's done here at ROC. Let's take it to Lucha La Raza for our next match.
The following announcement has been paid for by the
Ring of Chaos! This next contest is a contact in the case ladder match with the same rules as a Money in the Bank ladder match, where 6 participants enter. Those 6 participants made up of a New York City fireman. Yes, we have a steroid freak, a white pimp, a cokehead, a man who is homosexual, and a man who never wins. When they all come together, we get Angelo Morocco versus Gordon Kemp versus Vega versus Chris Proudfoot versus VLK All Day versus Xander. Who will be the winner of this contact in the case ladder match at ROC Wrestling? Victory is in my veins. I know it, and I will not negotiate. I'll fight it, I will transform. When the fire's at my feet again, and the vultures all start circling, the whispering, you're out of time, but still I rise. This is no mistake.
paid for by the
Ring of Chaos! Alright, Justin, I got you. Yeah, man. Cyberslam 5, I got you. Yeah, man. Well, where's he at? What? Is he sissy? What's he hiding? You hiding from me, Xander? You hiding from me, boy, huh? This is your boy Gilbert. I'm looking for you, man. That's right, it's Cyberslam 5 you're gonna do, huh? That's right, so understand, you think you are a badass. Let me tell you, according to my boy Justin, you have fall from a badass. Listen, first off, I got you, Justin. I got you, bro. Man, don't say he's got an ugly ass mama, man. Don't talk like that. Come on, man. All right. Hey, listen, boy. You listen, Xander. Let me tell you something, boy. You think you're tough. You think you're bad. Well, Justin, he done told me all about you, man. You live home with your mama. Oh, Mommy, can you give me a soda? Mama. That ain't a tough guy, brother. Let me tell you that, man, right now. That ain't a tough guy, boy. The Birdman knows. Gilbert knows everything. And let me tell you, you make me feel, boy. Let me tell you, if I get a hold of you, I'm gonna spear you. That's right, and then with spear, it goes up, 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 up. And then you know, brother, it's only down for the body slam, brother. And then it's all over, man. When I jackhammer your ass, you're done. You're done. You're done. You hear, boy? So don't you think you're tough no more. That's right. I got you, Justin. I got you. Don't think you're tough. You just gonna put it on you, boy. You hear? You gonna put it on you. You hear? So remember this. The Birdman's looking for you.
What do firefighters do during the day? They eat, they sleep, and they work out.
I guess taking care of families in need when there's a fire in their home. They probably just sit around and talk to each other, waiting for a call, I guess.
They are constantly on alert for whatever's about to happen. So they have to constantly be ready to go fight fires.
They have a lot of free time. And so when they're not working, they have second careers.
This is the Contract in the Case ladder match. Coming down the aisle from the Bronx, New York, weighing in at 305 pounds, Angelo Morocco.
So people have been asking me, hey, Robert Frank, who do you want to be the next president of the United States of America? Well, I know better than to talk politics on social media, so I'm not even going to go there. But at the end of the day, I thought about it. Does it really fucking matter? I'm still going to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to do my fasted cardio. I'm still going to eat my 6 to 7 meals a day. Monday is still going to be International Chess Day. So really, does it matter? And all I hear about is, build a wall. We're going to build a wall. Well, how about building a fucking gym where the dumbbells go up to 400 pounds and the lat pull-down stack doesn't stop at 280? And fuck your little juice bar, how about building a full-fledged food court so I can get a tripoloni sandwich post-workout? 50 grams of protein, get your chocolate and vanilla smoothies. Fuck that! I want a tripoloni and cheese on whey with a little bit of fucking mustard so I can make some gains! Let's make the gym great again! Scratch that. The gym has always been great. Let's make it greater!
And his opponent, first, coming down the aisle, from Asbury Park, New Jersey, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gordon King.
Nothing new to me, and you can always find a place to go if you can keep your sanity. Break down the doors and break my rights, they won't touch me. They scream again, they fight all night. You can't tell me. I lose my head, I close my eyes. They won't touch me. 'Cause I got something I've been building on the side for so fucking long that I can get me. They won't catch me. I'm fucking innocent. They won't break me. Sometimes it's easy to forget when you're going. Sometimes it's harder to leave.
Hear from Manny? No, Tony. Your mama called again. She got to see you. And Sosa has been ringing every half hour on the 11 line. Tony, he sounds pissed. Get him on the phone, Chichi. LB called? No. You keep trying, Manny. Okay? I want that cocksucker here. Oh, okay. I want him here now. Okay? Okay. Come on. Go ahead. Get him. Let's go. Come on.
Señor Sosa, ya él viene, ya. Mira, ahí está. Aquí está el tipo este.
Sosa. Yeah. Mamá.
Oye, señor.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. They told me. Yeah. Okay, I'm coming over. I'll be over to see you. I'll be over, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Un momento. Put him on the speaker. Alex, how you doing?
What happened?
Oh, we had some problems, you know. Alex?
Tony, what happened?
We had a little problem.
I heard.
Yeah, how'd you hear that?
Because our friend gave a speech today at the UN. He was not supposed to give that speech, Tony.
Yeah, well, you guy Alberto, you know, he's a piece of shit, you know? I told him to do something. He didn't listen to me, so I had to cancel his fucking contract.
My partners and I are pissed off, Tony.
That's okay, no big deal. There's other Albertos, you know? We do it next month.
No, Tony, you can't do that. They found what was under the car, Tony. Now our friend has got security up the ass. And the heat is gonna come down hard on my partners and me. There's not gonna be a next time, you fucking dumb.
Hey, wait. Hey, take it easy when you talk to me, okay?
I told you a long time ago, you fucking little monkey, not to fuck me.
Hey, who the fuck you think you're talking to, huh? You wanna fuck? Who the fuck you think I am, you fucking dumb boy? Come here,
brother.
Do you wanna go to war? Come on. Do you wanna go to war? We'll take you to war, okay?
Tony, coño. Cálmate, man.
Alex, you there? Hey.
He's not there. Cálmate, man.
God, I love cocaine. So much.
Next, coming in the eye, from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 220 pounds, Chris Proudfoot.
I had rocks in my mouth, razor blade in my hand. If a nigga get it dope, then you get it from the band.
Do y'all believe in omens?
Okay, sure. Put your headphones on. Move closer to the mic.
Okay.
Can you hear yourself? Say something.
Hello?
Okay, sure. What we need right now is called a hook. That's like the chorus of the song. Now you're gonna be singing what's on DJ's pad. DJ.
All right, man. You know, it's hard out here for a pimp when trying to get the money for the rent. With the Cadillacs and gas money spent, got a whole lot of bitches jumping ship.
Jumping ship. Okay. Now, sure. I got an idea how this should go. Now, I suck, but I'm gonna sing it with you until you get it down, all right? Okay. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get the money for the rent. With the Cadillac and gas money spent, will cause a whole lot of bitches jumping ship. Okay, sing with me. And
Can I hear it?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get the money for the rent. With the Cadillac and gas money spent, will cause a whole lot of bitches jumping ship.
Bitches jumping ship.
Bitches jumping
Jumping
ship.
ship.
That's right. Okay?
Okay.
Hold on. Nola, kill them fans.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. You know it's hard out here for a pimp.
Shook, I'm gonna need you to sing out, okay, baby?
Okay.
Sure. Feel that.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get this money for the rent. With the... Can I say for? For the Cadillacs and gas money spent will cause a whole lot of bitches jumping ship. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he's trying to get this money for the rent. For the Cadillacs and gas money spent will have a whole lot of bitches jumping ship.
Push that shit out. Come on.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he trying to get this money for the rent. For the Cadillacs and gas money spent will cause a whole lot of bitches jumping ship. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he trying to get this money for the rent. For the Cadillacs and gas money spent We'll have a whole lot of bitches jumping shit.
That's it right there. That's the money tank. You got that?
Yeah, hold on. We're gonna see in a minute.
Hey, G, I want to do one. I want to put one down. Money spent.
No, hush up, Nolan.
Come on, man. You got that or don't you?
Hold on.
Whole lot of bitches jumping shit.
We got something. Okay, look, we need to work, y'all. Y'all need to leave the studio right now.
Did
right
I
now.
fuck up?
Let's go. We need to... Hey, Shelby, close the door, man. We need
Wait a minute, this is my motherfucking house, man. Ain't that some shit? Well, fuck all that, man.
You're on, dog.
Everybody.
Standing by.
I'm standing by.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he tryna get this money for the rent, for the Cadillacs and gas money spent. Will cause a whole lot of bitches jumping shit. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he tryna get this money for the rent, for the Cadillacs and gas money spent. Will have a whole lot of bitches jumping shit.
In my eyes, I done seen some crazy things.
Next, coming down the aisle, from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 236 pounds, the Pimp, Will Vega.
It's fucked up where I live, but this is how it is. It might be new to you, but it's been like this for years. It's blood, sweat, and tears when it come down to this shit. I'm trying to get rich before I leave about this bitch. I'm trying to have things, but it's hard for a bit. But I'm praying and I'm hoping to God I don't slip here.
We'll be on in about 1 minute.
1, 2. 1, 2.
That's almost us. We ready? Feel good?
Complaint about the noise from a woman in Belgium. Anyway, it gives us enormous pleasure to introduce the next combo, who are Her Majesty, Queen!
Nothing. You may as well go.
Driving down the aisle, from Antwerp, Belgium, weighing in at 282 pounds, VLK!
Hey, I dropped your wallet. I'm sorry. I got it. Who are you? What are you doing? Hey, now cut that out right now. That's not funny.
These are combos keep the feet light. This is it. shit. Motherfucker.
See the mist rise from the lake. Your body's still warm, though the lights have all escaped. Try not to move, try not to make a sound. Hearing his footsteps all around. 'Cause there's a
And finally, from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 278 pounds, Xander.
Let's get this matchup underway, Larry. The match I've been waiting for personally. Cyberslam contracted a case match as Chris Proudfoot rolls right out as Xander chases behind.
Yeah, I think Xander is going to be chasing after Chris Proudfoot all night tonight after what Chris Proudfoot did to him at the ROC Super Show.
Oh. Yeah, especially after he hit him with that ladder, like you said, and it's been a rough road for these two former tag team partners. Now they go at each other now.
After those entrances, I hope they don't come to life. Xander's going to be out here killing everybody.
God, I hope not. I mean, he was murdering every one of those entrances. Those were great videos being done there.
Great job by the ROC editing team here at Cyberslam 5. This night is turning out to be one hell of a night, Jay. I got to say, when your first night here in ROC, you're witnessing a spectacular.
I feel so privileged just to be here, as I said earlier, and now I'm sitting here watching the contract in the case. My first ever one.
Always a crowd pleaser here at Cyberslam. Will Vega, the only one in the ring that has ever won the honor of being Mr. Contract in the Case. Everyone remembers back in 2013, he won it and cashed in on his daddy, Justin Lee, to win the national championship, his first ROC title.
You got to think that puts him at a bit of an advantage here going into this match as he sets up the ladder on the side there.
That's the dangerous thing about this match, Jay. So many ladders, so many bodies, so much carnage. I love it. I love every minute of it.
And there's only one contract in that case, and someone's got to pull it down at some point.
And whoever wins that contract, it is an open contract for any ROC championship, and that goes for tag, pure, national, world, any title that you might want. All you have to do is come down and cash that bad boy in, pin the champion, and you pretty much have yourself a free championship.
Xander there getting a little revenge on Proudfoot with a ladder shot.
Absolutely. Xander is trying, like I said, to kill everybody. But mainly Chris Proudfoot. He's doing some damage to him right now. Proudfoot's in trouble.
Oh, now he's getting shots on the ladder.
Gordon Kemp out here. Look at that physique. I mean, this guy is just built.
As Vega and Angelo go back and forth on the outside. You can see their top left corner of the screen. And Kemp destroys Xander with that ladder.
Oh, Proudfoot snagging the ladder away from Kemp now. Ladder shot of his own. Proudfoot drops Kemp down.
Xander anyway, though.
Xander is on a mission tonight.
Oh my God.
Just throws Kemp right into that steel ladder. He has no remorse for anybody in this ring. He wants that world title. He is letting everyone know that. And tonight might be the night. Yeah,
I mean, Kemp has come a long way since the new change of gimmick and everything.
And we can't sleep on VLK.
This is true.
Oh, as he hits a springboard, flip around, moonsault, whatever you want to call that. That showed some big agility from the big man right there. I like it.
Like about VLK, you never know what to expect with this guy, and he can hit any kind of move he wants as Proudfoot goes low.
Not the guy I would let babysit my children, but definitely a guy I could watch in the wrestling ring.
Where is he from, Larry? I mean, I heard rumors he's German. I've heard rumors he's Swedish. Where is this guy from?
VLK is from Belgium. Belgium. Proud Belgium.
Gotta listen more when the announcer's talking. That's the problem. Oh, and Proudfoot set up on the ladder.
Thrown right over that top rope onto that ladder. Xander, he might flatten him right here.
Jesus! Proudfoot's dead. Proudfoot's dead. There's no way he's surviving from that.
And I think the ladder suffered a death as well. As that thing folded up, just like a table would. That thing's metal. That thing is not wood, ladies and gentlemen. That's not one of those painted wooden ladders like you see on other pay-per-views. No, this one is metal, and Proudfoot just went right through the damn thing.
He's back to the ring now. And he gets hit with another ladder.
Oh,
And there has to be happy.
This might be the first attempt someone can go up for that case right now. Ladder set in place. Nobody climbing, though.
Angelo takes it down. Oh, a ladder shot by Kemp.
Oh, this match, we knew it was going to be vicious. We knew it was going to be full of all these weapons and all this craziness as Vega comes off the top rope with that nice crossbody. We knew it was going to be like this from the get-go, and we have not been disappointed.
This is insane. As Xander and Proudfoot fighting on the table on the outside, and Jello.
Right in front of us, Jay. They're going to break that table.
My God, Prep with a Canadian knockout. Jeez.
VLK and Kemp going toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring as Proudfoot and Xander still fighting on the outside.
There's a rivalry between these two at this point. Both men going at it as VLK with those chair shots, but Kemp says no.
Kemp might be setting him up for a big suplex as Proudfoot went for a suplex on the outside. Xander reversals. VLK reverses in the ring.
And VLK standing with Angelo.
This is a good matchup right here. Two big, beefy fellas going at it right in the middle of the ring at Cyberslam.
All hell breaking loose in this matchup. I mean, this is what I expected, and this is what I came to see. And
Proudfoot laid out right next to him. Proudfoot looks to be injured over here.
I don't know what's going on. Chris, you okay? He's not responding.
And Xander with almost 300 pounds of him coming off that second rope right on top of Vega. VLK has been dominating the ring the entire match so far.
And there goes Vega back in the ring.
Oh, big knee
from VLK.
Big knee by the Belgian right there. As the fireman makes his way back into the ring. Stalking Xander. VLK with a ladder shot on the Kemp. Kemp reverses, takes the ladder back. And a shot of his own. Drops VLK. VLK rolls out of the ring.
He's a weapon master at this point. I mean, I haven't seen anyone use as many as him so far. He is killing it with those weapons.
Oh, we got our first man to grab the case. Gordon Kemp on top.
He is mauled.
Oh, Morocco goes down as well.
He's looking to grab that contract. No.
Oh my goodness. Proudfoot is taking a beating here tonight. He just fell right on the edge of that steel ladder.
That has gotta hurt. I mean, first he falls through the ladder, then he falls through off the top, holding on to the case. He is going through hell here tonight. and he deserves every bit of it.
You know, honestly, I didn't find anything wrong with what he did. You know, Xander and him were a tag team for quite a while, and they had title aspirations. But every time they had a chance to get in that title match, Xander would drop the ball every single time. So if I was Proudfoot, I probably would have done the same thing, except I would have done it sooner, Jay.
Don't know about that. I mean, I think it's equal man's fault that tag team didn't work out for Proudfoot. Not just to break up with him, but to do it in the way he did makes me sick.
That's one thing about being in a tag team. You have to hold your own. And Chris Proudfoot obviously believed that Xander was not holding his own. And that's why they split up. And VLK going on a rampage with that steel chair. Showing off the guns, brother. Oh, they're right on our table.
He's looking to put him away here. Xander on the top. Oh my God, through the table.
Well, there goes my notes, Jay.
That just ruined the entire notes and all our books and computers.
All our stuff. All our stuff is gone, Jay. But that's all right. We're going to do our best. We're going to do it live. We don't need no freaking script. We got this.
We do. And speaking of getting this, Proudfoot's getting that knee to the back by Vega.
It was almost like he springboarded his body off the top rope to get extra momentum on that backbreaker. That was a very good move by Vega.
A veteran and very impressive.
He knows what it takes to win these kind of matches. As I said, he's done it before.
Going for the win. Angelo putting it all on the line here as Vega follows him up. Both these men battling on the ladder. Oh.
Angelo wins the meeting of the minds at the top of the ladder, but VLK, huge drop kick from the top.
They're saying earlier about VLK, you never know what to expect with this guy, and that just goes to prove it right there.
Unpredictable. Says it best. Oh my goodness. He just hit him with the bottom of that ladder right in the eye. He might end up like Piper. They only have one eye after this one. Angelo Morocco's in trouble.
That's how you kill someone, Larry. Kemp looking to grab that case.
Second time now Kemp's been up that ladder. You can tell he really wants that case.
Back and forth. Oh! Drop kick to Angelo as Proudfoot goes to take out VLK. Hey, drops him off.
So much action in the ring. It's hard to call one thing at a time, but we're doing our best here in ROC. Oh, Xander knocks everyone off the ladder. Kemp's still hanging on. Can he pull it down, Jay? Can he pull it down? No.
He gets pulled down instead.
An X-bomb from the contract in the case. We've never seen anything like that. That might be Xander's biggest power bomb ever.
It's the most impressive one for sure, and it might mean the most, as that might give him the opportunity to hit Chris Proudfoot with a huge move.
Xander might let Chris Proudfoot and that revenge get in the way of what he came here for, and that is the contract in the case. Seems like he does not care about that case whatsoever. He's just looking to end Chris Proudfoot's career.
So far, he might have actually succeeded at that. Proudfoot's looking dazed and confused.
Still fighting though. As he knocks down Kemp with that vicious right hand right there, picking up the ladder. VLK having none of it. Drops him down with a Scorpion Death Drop.
Yeah. Oh, big ladder shot too. Okay, the only man standing.
So unforgiving. When you get hit in the face with that ladder, I don't care if they just graze you or if they hit you square on, you're going to feel it.
That's for sure. And now Kemp, the only
man
on that ladder.
The thing about this match, it's so hard to get up that ladder with 5 other people trying to keep you from getting to that goal.
That's been the story so far here. Anytime someone gets close to it, up it though, climbing right up.
The smallest guy in the ring sneaks right up there. No one seems to see him. Oh, Xander and Vega finally.
Yeah, he's slapping him. He's slapping him good, Larry. Oh, Proudfoot kicks Angelo right off.
Proudfoot doing his best to hang up on that ladder. Who knows if he gets pulled down, it could be the end. Oh, as Angelo pulls him down. Oh, but Xander smartly takes the ladder down so Angelo can't get up there. That was a very smart move by Xander. Might be the first of his career.
You gotta love when Xander pulls stuff like that off. It's genius. Oh, speaking of genius.
Vega's dead. Vega is dead. He's using the ladder as a pillow, but he is not comfortable, and he is not sleeping, ladies and gentlemen. He's dead.
Barely moving here. Vega trying to get to his feet.
Cameraman trying to keep all the action in the ring.
Powerbomb to BLK.
BLK gets dropped. Oh, who is that? That's Kemp and Proudfoot up at the top. Kemp falls down. Proudfoot has a chance right here, but Xander, again, always right on his ass.
That's the thing. I mean, Proudfoot and Xander, the rivalry here, Proudfoot is not getting a chance to do anything here, and Xander's right on him. So smart by Xander, and hopefully it doesn't cost him the contract.
You know, maybe I'm second guessing what I said earlier. Maybe Proudfoot should have stayed in that tag team just to make sure that Xander would have his back in this matchup, and then turn on the son of a bitch. Because right now, I don't like Proudfoot. I don't like Proudfoot's chances right now. Xander is he's all over him.
Not getting a chance to breathe, as I was saying, and now Kemp not getting a chance to breathe as Proudfoot tosses Kemp right off. Proudfoot looking to grab that case.
Proudfoot finally got his hands on that case yet again, but again, someone always right there to try to stop him.
Oh my God, Angelo's dead.
Angelo just decapitated by that top rope. I don't know if he's going to be able to breathe after that one.
He's back to his feet. He's in the ring.
The heart of this guy is just unbelievable, as he's shown all year long. He can just take it and keep on coming. I can't believe it.
That man's a damn hero, Larry. That man's a damn hero.
Well, he's used to fighting fires in New York City. This is just another walk in the park for him.
Rocco now, those MMA punches.
Kemp does not know how to deal with that. And now Vega grabs him and just slapping the hell out of him. Kemp looking worse for wear in that ring right now.
Got some ladders set up now. We got to look at the 5-minute mark.
Who is going to get up this ladder and grab this? Oh my goodness!
Jello!
I mean, that guy is not a small man. And he just dove over that top rope and had a good couple of feet to spare. Can't believe the agility of this man.
Gotta remember a few minutes ago, Larry, he went face first on the rope, rolled out of the ring, and came back in, and then did that a few minutes later. How impressive is Angelo Morocco?
The grit and the determination like no other. Angelo Morocco, one of the best newcomers here in ROC. And he's proven why everyone is buying into his style. He is one hell of a competitor. Proudfoot again up at the top of that ladder. He's going to pull this thing down, Jay.
Right now. As BLK and Vega look to swarm him from the back.
Every time he gets up there.
Now they're fighting each other.
Uh-oh, this might be Proudfoot's time. This might be Proudfoot's moment. Pull it down, Chris. Pull it down.
I think he might have it. Chris Proudfoot does it.
Here is the winner of the 2019 Contract in the Case, Chris Proudfoot.
Chris Proudfoot with an unbelievable victory, ladies and gentlemen. He just knocked off 5 of the top ROC superstars, and now Chris Proudfoot, believe it or not, is in line for a shot at any title he wants, Jay.
That's insane. Does it right here in Canada, and that's how you make a comeback in ROC, being gone for 6 years and then coming back and winning the contract in the case.
Absolutely. Congratulations to everybody in the match, but especially the winner, Chris Proudfoot. But now we're going to take a turn here to a different tone. We have a superstar by the name of Wheeler who has a very special announcement to make. But first, we're going to cut it up to our boy, Lucha La Raza, who has a word for the former 4-time champion.
The following announcement has been paid for by the
Ring of Chaos! Before we get on with our next contest here at ROC Wrestling,
let me take a second while I'm in the ring to talk about the four-time ROC champion, Wheeler. I hear you've been contemplating the R word, retirement. What kind of thought process is that, man? Pato, you are a four-time ROC champion, Buffalo Wild Wheeler must live on, You are the man. You can beat any one of these jabronis, and just because you suck this 1 year doesn't mean you're not gonna be the best in ROC again by next year. You must live on. You have to KIA a motherfucker. KIA out of nowhere. Ah!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, Wheeler.
Now, Jay, there's been a lot of talk backstage and a lot of talk on the internet over the last few weeks about this guy making the big announcement here in Cyberslam. And I gotta say, I don't like the guy, but I hope it's not true.
Better not be. I mean, what a legend in ROC. Multiple-time champion, and one of the best to ever do it in the wrestling ring. I really hope this isn't it. I really hope, Larry.
A lot of times, people go through their personal things, personal demons and whatnot. Sometimes wrestling gets put on the back burner. But for the fans' sake, for ROC's sake, and for Wheeler's sake, I hope this guy sticks around. We're about to find out right now. You can sense the anticipation in this Toronto crowd.
For sure, and they're giving him one hell of an ovation.
Well deserved for the former four-time world heavyweight champion. Jay, will you stop posing?
I'm sorry. I love the guy. He's so damn great. I gotta do the pose, baby.
Well, as expected, looks like he's going to grab the mic. Let's see what Wheeler's got to say.
No.
This is the announcement we all dreaded, Jay. He's going to do it right here.
Don't want to see that. Oh! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
There's no way. He's not here. There's no way.
Well, there's only one man that uses that music.
Can't be. It can't be. It is!
He's here!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Johnny D.
Talk about one of the greatest of all time. That's one of them right there, Johnny D.
One four-time world champion coming out to talk to another four-time world champion, but what is he here for? I mean, obviously he's dressed to wrestle, but I mean, is that what's going to happen here? What's going to happen?
We gonna witness greatness here at CyberSlam?
I mean,
this could be the main event.
Wheeler was just about to announce what seemingly was going to be his retirement. Is Johnny D here to talk him out of it, or wish him congratulations to his next step? I don't know what's going to happen here.
Sure as hell excited to find out, Larry.
I'm just glad to see Johnny D back in the Ring of Chaos ring. First time in over a year.
Trade the lawns.
Yeah, you tell him, Johnny.
You are. That you are.
Is Wheeler going to accept this CyberSlam challenge right here in Toronto? This is big time, Jay.
So. This is huge. Oh!
Well, here we go. We apparently are going to have an impromptu matchup here. Wheeler versus Johnny D. I can't believe this is about to... Can't even believe it. Can we get a little hype in the chat for Johnny D versus Wheeler?
Gonna need that hype.
I'm marking out right now, Jay.
Here we go. This is what CyberSlam is all about, Larry. Up the bat, Johnny D. Wheeler, though, kicking out.
Johnny D gracing us with his presence here in ROC for the first time in over a year. Former 4-time world champion and arguably Wheeler's biggest rival in his career. These two have had wars going back all the way to 2007. And here we are, CyberSlam 5 in 2019. And it's going to be another classic here at CyberSlam.
This is just what you like to see. Two legends in the business bringing it all out at CyberSlam. Making a return both of them coming back.
These two know each other so well. Expect a lot of reversals, a lot of counters. These two know exactly what the next guy is going to do.
Big elbows by Johnny. Oh, huge punch.
Johnny's been away from the game for a while. He may have switched up his style a bit. Looks like he's throwing Wheeler off a little.
That's what you got to do when a guy knows you so well. Johnny D knows to do that.
Fires back with a few right hands of his own. And Johnny D takes it out into the inside.
He's him out there. Johnny D on the run.
Oh, Johnny D playing a little cat and mouse game right here.
Dash into each other. Oh, Johnny with the strikes again.
Big forearm and another big right hand shot right there by Johnny D. Dropping Wheeler down, picks him right back up. Another forearm. Just going to town with those forearm elbows.
He's stunned. He is stunned. He was not expecting to wrestle here tonight.
Yeah, mentally, that's got to be tough, Jay. You come out here seemingly to announce your retirement, and then your biggest rival returns to the company and calls you out in front of 69,000 people.
And Johnny D was expecting to as well. He came full ring gear and everything. He knew what he wanted to do. And Wheeler not prepared for this.
Oh, attacking that left leg there in the corner. Chopping Wheeler down.
With Johnny at the top rope now. Oh, goes for the elbow and misses. Wheeler so smart. Oh, nice drop kick as well. Oh! Nice drop kick there by Johnny, though.
Johnny's so fast, so smart in that ring.
So agile. Almost a 3 count off that. That could have ended the match there.
Really had him right there with that big Hurricane Rana. We're only 4 minutes in. Both of these guys have gone through some hell. It really looks to be taking the worst of it right now.
Nice European uppercut there by Wheeler now, too. Fight back in this. Oh, huge elbow as well. of rope now.
Johnny
running.
Oh, big counter.
Look at that. Oh! Huge knee by Johnny D.
Right square in the nose, and here we go. How many elbows is he gonna drop on Wheeler tonight?
Go all night here. Oh!
How many elbows was that, Jay? I lost count.
13 and a half. Could be wrong. Speaking of being wrong, Johnny D, this is just wrong to do to Wheeler. Oh!
A Batista bomb right there. Johnny D going for it.
Oh, kicks out. He kicks out, Larry.
Well, Wheeler always has been an idiot, according to Johnny D.
I didn't seem too dumb there, kicking out of that move. Oh, it hits him with one of his own.
Batista bombs all around here at Cyberslam.
Oh.
Johnny able to kick out. Wheeler not too happy about that. I think he thought he had him right there. Johnny.
Oh, he hits the referee. Oh!
Unfortunate circumstances there for Wheeler as he goes to drop kick. Johnny accidentally takes out the ref. Lets Johnny get the illegal blow with that steel chair. Wheeler's laid out.
I mean, that was kind of idiotic. I have to agree with that. It's a shame to see, and that could very well be enough. Oh, no, Wheeler survives.
Kicks out after that steel chair shot, and then an elbow to the lower back with the chair on his back. I can't believe Wheeler kicked out of that. I thought it was over, Joe.
And alive here. But Johnny D is systematically taking Wheeler apart. Oh my God, speaking of taking him apart, Wheeler D now, taking him apart.
DTA, Jay. DTA. Don't trust Wheeler.
And with moves like that, you can't. That is debilitating. They're using the wheels on Johnny.
I'll tell you what, Johnny D had the upper hand just about 30 seconds ago. Now he's getting clobbered.
Changed so quick. When you got two veterans going at it, and now they're going at it up top. Wheeler's got him.
Dangerous.
Oh, jeez.
Huge superplex here in Toronto. Johnny D laid out in the middle of the ring. This might be it. Ref drops down.
Two. Oh. Ow.
What is it going to take for one of these guys to stay down? I'm guessing it's going to be a finishing maneuver, either the decisive burial or the KIA. Which one do you think it's going to be, Jay?
Oh. KIA, that's what I'm thinking it's going to be. Ooh, a kick out. Nice job there by Wheeler.
Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure all these guys. Oh my goodness, what a maneuver by Johnny D.
Oh my gosh, man. Like, they're putting everything on the line, Larry. They're throwing their bodies out there for one night. No titles on the line, just respect.
Like we said before, this is not their first rodeo together. They have had many, many wars over the years. And this one, no different. This one might shine up to be a classic here at Cyberslam. Johnny D heading to the top rope.
Oh, he's looking for something. What is Johnny gonna do? He flies and he gets elbow on the mat.
Nothing but that mat on that elbow right there, and Wheeler quickly recovers, drops him down, gets a few right hands in. Johnny D tips up unbelievably. These guys just have no quit in them.
Showing the younger talent how it's done.
Absolutely. If you want to make it further in this business, just watch these two wrestle for a while, pick up a few tricks.
This is how to do it, ladies and gentlemen. This is how to do it. Irish whip now. Johnny D. Oh, double knee.
D's knees, Jay. That's what they used to call that back in his heyday here in ROC. This guy was on top for a long time.
Simply one of the greatest.
Oh no!
The outside.
As I said before, the decisive burial of the KIA is going to finish this match. The decisive burial right there. Wheeler's on the outside. Wheeler is in trouble.
Can very well be it. We're up to a count of 4 now. Oh no, he's back to his feet.
Even if he makes it back in, he's going to be too dazed to do anything. Oh, and I guess I was wrong. Are you kidding me?
Jesus! That's it. That's it, Larry. Count it. 1, 2. No!
Whew. Johnny D almost losing at Cyberslam 5 to his own finishing maneuver. The ultimate disrespect that would have been right there.
Wheeler gets up and hits him with one of his own. That's what you like.
These two have respect for each other. These two have been friends, but it's all starting to come out right now. You can see it.
Good reversal there, though, by Wheeler. Know each other so well, as you said early on in this match.
Oh!
Talk about D's knees.
I'll tell you what, I've seen that move done many times, but I've never seen it from a gorilla press. Wheeler pulling out all the stops here at Cyberslam.
You know what to expect here. I mean, we thought he was going to retire, and now he's putting on the best match of the night so far.
It seems like that Lucha La Raza speech from earlier is really firing Wheeler up right now.
Done on a hell of a show. Irish whip in the corner. Woo!
And the fans going right along with it. Oh, the player's shoe right in the corner. Got him smack dab right in the mouth.
He's looking for it.
Setting up for that vicious KIA. Countered.
Reverse. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Another decisive burial. Could this one be it?
Oh.
It's over.
Here is your winner, Johnny D.
Oh, we thought it was over for Wheeler, but he put on one hell of a match here as Johnny D, though, picks up the win. Larry, what did you think of it?
That was an emotional roller coaster, to say the least. Wheeler comes out to retire. Johnny D messes all that up, calls him out to a match, and then defeats him here in Toronto at Cyberslam 5. This was a classic, I gotta say. I didn't expect it, and I loved every minute of it.
Go wrong with that. Now Wheeler getting back to his feet.
He's a broken man right now. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, you love to see this, Larry.
Respect, that's the name of the game here in Ring of Chaos. These guys go so far back, and it takes a real man to lose at the big show and shake your opponent's hand afterward. Much respect to Wheeler and Johnny D. What an incredible match, Jay. But next up, we got the tag team title match. We're going to kick it off to Lucha La Raza. Let's see what's up.
The following announcement has been paid for by the
Ring of Chaos! Oh, yes! ROC fans, this next one hits me here, right at the heart, because we have an ROC tag title match contested under Lucha Rules! Haha! We have Guns and Poses versus the champions, Drunken Justice! That's right! And you know what? Guns and Poses thinks everyone's a bunch of poof pots and all that. We all know that they're gonna get their asses handed to them by the champions, Justin Lee and Blake. Drunken Justice is my favorite tag team in ROC, and under Lucha Rules, we know that things are gonna get Lucha!
if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. I've seen your face before, my friend, but I don't know if you know who I am. Well, I was there and I saw what you did. Saw it with my own two eyes. So you can wipe off that grin. Know where you've been. Some in a packed life, and I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, well, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, well, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord, oh Lord. I remember, don't worry. How could I ever forget? It's the first time and the last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep your silence up. No, you don't fool me, 'cause the hurt doesn't show. Pain still grows, so stranger to you and me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord, feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord, I feel it coming, feel it coming, been waiting for this moment all my life.
Introducing first, the challengers. At a total combined weight of 555 pounds, they are Piper, Slash, Guns, and Poses. and their opponents, at a total combined weight of 583 pounds, they are the reigning, defending, undisputed ROC Tag Team Champions of the World, Justin Lee and Blake. They are Drunken Justice!
Here we go. Tag team titles on the line, Jay. Drunken Justice handing them over to the ref, maybe for the last time.
Right here, matchup underway. Blake with the punches right off the bat to Slash. Stomping on him now.
Everybody knows the history between these two teams, the most hated rivalry in the league. ROC has been witness to this for the last 8 months, and this is the big one.
They're showing that they hate each other too, just stomping down on Slash. Piper, show him to get off, but no, Justin anyway hits him right off the apron. Blake's now continue from Piper now, or Slash, sorry, going right at it. And Slash, nice reversal there. It's Justin for good measure. And watch out for Blake from behind. And Piper now from behind as well, taking out both members.
Great move by Piper right there. His partner was in trouble, came in with that steel chair and leveled both of them. I like it.
You like to see from defending his partner, being a real guy to help his guy, his teammate, and now Justin with a huge headbutt.
That's what they like to say. The kids nowadays, squad goals. That's what GMP is all about, having each other's back when things aren't looking too good.
Geez, another chair shot.
Justin Lee's going crazy with that damn steel chair.
I heading up to that second rope. He's gonna dive right on him. All that weight thrusting upon Slash. He's calling on
He used
Piper.
to do that off the top rope. Oh, and Piper grabbed him right there. That's what he gets for messing with GNP right there. To mind his own business. He kept fighting after Slash there, Jerry.
Roll up here by Blake. Very impressive too by Blake. But Slash not enough to put him away.
The two technical wrestlers of the tag team. And it's showing right here.
Another one. Now both men standing. Oh, big kick to the gut. Slash, known for those super kick moves too. Gotta love when he does those. Oh, Justin from behind though, helping his partner out.
Big belly to belly right there. Ref dropping down for 1, 2.
Oh, not enough.
Not enough right there. That's what I love about these lucha-style tag matches. There are no tags. If your man goes to the outside, you can come in legally, and there's nothing the ref to do about it. It keeps the action at a high pace here in this ring, and that's what we all want to see. High pace, high action matches.
That's what we're getting right now as Piper and Justin Lee go at each other, striking. And now off the rope, Piper with a big elbow.
Those two are no strangers to each other. They've had some great wars over the years, and that is exactly why Piper has that glass eye. Justin Lee with all those attacks from the ladder at Rising 7. Unfortunately, oh my goodness!
The posing.
The posing. I'll tell you, that posing gets him in trouble quite often. More than not, Blake drop kicks the hell out of both of them.
That glass eye might have been a factor there. He couldn't see him coming from the side. Oh, no, he misses. He grabs it. Nice move by Slash. A booty bounce right on the back of Blake.
Atomic drop right there after blocking that chair shot. That was clutch on Slash. It could have been lights out for him right there if he didn't stop that chair shot.
Clutch, he's got the strikes down the corner on Justin Lee. Slash came to play, going for a big moonsault here. Oh, he misses. No, he got it.
That was unbelievable, Jay. I thought he missed it, but he somehow found himself in position to hit a standing moonsault, which he did, and Justin Lee ate all of it right there.
Piper at the top. This is the double axe handle. And another roll up here by Justin Lee. So smart and intelligent to go for something like that.
Yeah, rumor is he likes to piss in his yard, but obviously he's a pretty smart guy if he's doing stuff like that here at Cyberslam. This guy's no stranger to winning at Cyberslam.
That's for sure, Larry. And you got to pull out all the stops to win the titles or to take the titles home with you.
Oh, Lee Bone suplex.
Oh, Piper says no.
Piper
And
saw that one
pose
coming.
again. Slash is well in the corner, getting the crowd behind him, but he didn't see that coming. Sleep.
Piper kicking out at one right there after that sick right hand to the jaw. Another one by Blake.
That striking background, and he always hits those mean hooks. Speaking of mean hooks, Piper hitting some mean hits right here.
Absolutely. Big clothesline to finish it off right there. Nice combination by the big man of GNP.
Of these two going for a double team move. What are they going to hit on Blake? What, they're the former tag team champions.
Great chemistry
Justin
by
Lee.
GNP. Great tag team move, but Justin Lee with the steel chair.
Oh! Takes out both of them. Now attacking Slash in the corner there. And going for a pin of his own. 1, 2. Are we going to see the first fall? And we do.
The first fall of this match. Piper eats it. Steel chair shot of all things.
Piper set up in the corner. Justin Lee. Oh, nice reversal DDT. And another pose by Piper.
Just when you think Piper's down, he turns it around, hits that big DDT right there. Now GNP back in the driver's seat. Oh my goodness.
Backfired on him.
Oh!
My God. Slash.
Holy shit.
Actually hit.
The action is unbelievable here, right in front of the front row in Toronto. Slash comes flying off the top rope, drop kick to the back of Blake's head.
That was a sizzling sequence of moves there by all these men in this matchup.
Absolutely sizzling.
That's what you like to see, and then Lee just so simple, so smart, just an elbow right in the back. And now picking up Piper.
Oh!
God.
Another big right hand.
That was Xander. That might have been enough.
Absolutely.
Jeez.
Oh, look at those table shots.
Justin Lee, he's just so hardcore. He's so mean-spirited to do that to another man. Just repeated table shots to the back.
There's absolutely no love lost between anybody in this ring. Expect to see much more violence here in the next 12-13 minutes of this match.
Oh, they took out the ref.
The ref even takes a bump here at Cyberslam.
All hell's breaking loose here in the ring. Justin Lee's in there now, and he's looking to slam Slash down.
Right on that ladder, Jay. He took all of it right on the lower back.
Extra damage by the ladder. That cannot be good for Slash as he rolls out. God, I hope he's okay.
Blake trying to set something up here with the table. Nope, thought better of it there. Maybe a suplex, perhaps, Jay.
For it. Oh, and he gets all of it there, slamming Piper right down. Piper now climbing in that corner. The tag there to Justin. Justin Lee now. Oh! Scottish slam by Justin Lee.
He nailed him with it right there, Jay.
Oh, that was a big move. Are you all right there, Larry?
Absolutely. Just getting my pre-show workout in. Big crossbody by Lee. Oh,
That's huge.
You can have some after the show.
What after that night show, I might have to take you up on it. Oh!
Oh!
Jesus!
Slash. I don't even know what you call that. Oh! And it's tied up 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. But Lee with the stiff steel chair shot. Slash is down. He might be out. And just like that, Drunken Justice gets the lead back. It's 2-1 right now here at Cyberslam.
That's why they're so damn good, because of moves like that from Blake and moves like that from Justin. So smart to be right there with the chair waiting for him.
That rolling sunset flip powerbomb by Blake, that's a signature move of his. Slash is down and looks to be winded. Piper trying to get up in that ring.
Slash now on the offensive on Justin Lee. Oh yes! all these men outside of the ring as Slash stands in there. I don't know what Slash is going for here. Blake now coming in.
Looks like he's waiting for Blake
Slash
to enter the ring, as he does. There we go with Slash and Blake yet again, one-on-one in the middle of the CyberSlam ring.
And both these guys so technical. The technical of the two.
These two have had some great matches over the years. One specifically I can remember on an episode of Adrenaline where Blake drove Slash through a table from the top rope with a Samoan drop for the 1, 2, 3. That was an incredible match, but he hits a big elbow right here on the ladder, Jay.
Only a 2 count.
And Slash, takes another shot from that steel chair. I don't know how many more you can take, but this guy's showing a lot of heart, I gotta say.
Slash is one of those competitors, that is for sure, Larry. As Blake now lifted up Slash, sending him to that corner. Now Justin's going to take over.
There by Drunken Justice always knows where their partner is going to be. That's why they are champions. They've been together for so long. Oh, and Justin Lee takes a freaking big bump on the ladder right there.
That's going to be it. 2, 3.
I can't believe
Mistakes were made.
Justin Lee misses the crossbody, lands on the ladder, and Piper takes advantage and ties this thing up 2-2, Jay.
Ball shot there, too, by Piper. So dirty sometimes.
GMP made their name out of being dirty. That's what's gotten them to the dance, Jay.
Showing that they still are going to play by those rules to win here tonight.
Blake using all his momentum, bouncing off that rope and nailing him with that clothesline. Piper is down.
Blake is like a cannonball, just flying off that rope and now going for the pin. 2, only a 2 count.
Can't believe Piper kicked out of that leg drop, brother.
Leg drop so powerful, but Piper even more powerful.
Introducing a sledgehammer into this match. Hit him in the back of the head.
Jesus, you're trying to kill him, Justin?
I believe he is. These two, they know. The only way to get rid of one of these other teams is to kill them. We've been going at it for 8 long months now.
Oh, and now Blake sending Slash outside. Looking for something here with that table.
Ooh.
Oh, never mind, a neck breaker.
Huge spinning neck breaker right there, Jay.
Here, when we call neck breakers, they're actually neck breakers.
Yes, absolutely. Not like those other commentating teams who call everything a neck breaker. We know what we're talking about here, Balboa.
Oh, nice there, punches Piper down in the corner. Justin Lee looking for a pin. The ref didn't see it. Now he does. 1, 2. Almost a 3
close right there with the schoolboy. In their own corner. So smart to pin him right there. Oh, big Akshi Boomba from Justin Lee right there. That's a move out of Hulk Hogan's book from New Japan, Jay. Back in the old days.
Well, Justin Lee definitely is old school. He's been around the block, to say the least.
He's old, that's for sure. I don't know if he ever went to school, but he's definitely old, Jay.
He's still in the tag team title picture here.
Piper and Lee, I could watch these two hosses go at it all day. They just pound each other with no regret.
No regret. Oh!
Oof. Dropping Blake jaw first on Piper's knee right there. It looks like he might be going for it. This might be it.
The headlock here.
Thought he was going to hit the end of day right there, Jay. I thought he was going to finish him.
Thought that could have been it.
Oh! Blake with the double DDT reversal right here. Guns N' Poses in trouble.
The rope. Oh!
Oh!
Over the pin! 2!
What a move by Slash right there. He caught him in mid-move and rolled him up. Almost had it right there.
That might have been enough. That kendo stick, so wild. But Slash, huge kick.
Who's going to take the next fall in this and take the lead? They're still tied here at 2-2. With just about 6 minutes left, folks.
That is incredible.
Bulldog.
All these men going at it.
Slash really catching fire right here. Oh, front inverted suplex right there.
Incredible stuff from Slash. As now he's looking to go to the top rope, it looks like.
So he's heading to the top rope. So is Piper, Jay. G&P getting ready to fly here in Toronto.
This is vintage Guns and Poses.
Oh,
and another
two
one.
elbows in stereo. This might be it right here. Oh, but
Blake,
Splash
right on
taunting on that turnbuckle. Did not see Blake was coming in to make the save. Might have just cost his team a valuable fall right there, Jay.
These poses are backfiring for Guns and Poses here. I mean, come on, like you gotta, come on, Slash, what are you doing? Piper, posing, Slash, posing. This is what happens. Oh my
Slash
God.
gets thrown 10 feet across the ring onto that ladder as Justin Lee gets dropped with the electric chair drop on 2 chairs. Oh, and he still kicked.
Thought it was going to be enough.
He still kicked out of that. Oh, Blake missed a super kick right there, Jay.
That could have been a changing move there in this matchup, but that super kick. Oh, Blake's got him up.
Right on the middle of the ring.
Jesus Christ. What is he looking for here as Slash goes flying out?
Right there.
That is for sure, Larry. 3. There it is.
Blake,
3, 2.
Blake gets the fall up. 3-2. Justin Lee DDT Slash Piper pinning Blake in the ring. Did he get it?
So close.
Did he get it? No.
He didn't get it. He didn't get it, Larry. But he was so damn close.
Referee signaling for 2 right there. A little late. I didn't know. I thought he had the pin right there, Jay.
It was that close. I had no idea. If I didn't see the 2 go up, I would have had no idea.
Unbelievable. This match. 3-2 right here. And Slash just nails Lee with a drop kick right there, but he's so out of gas. Oh, and Lee.
Last year, 2. Oh, if they get that extra point advantage, that could very well be it with a huge chair shot by Blake.
With only 3 minutes left, that 1 fall advantage is huge.
The difference
Justin Lee just going down with that steel chair, Jay.
It's just sickening to see the joy Lee gets out of it, too.
Somebody call Angelo Morocco. We got a fire.
Got to put this thing out, and there's only one way to do that in ROC.
Justin Lee looks like he's going to do just that. Oh God! Through a flaming freaking table. Slash is still getting power bombed.
But Piper from behind. But Blake now. Blake and Piper. Off the rope. Cannonball kick.
I cannot believe the action in this match. Since the get-go, it's been nothing but action as Blake misses that leg drop. Oh, right into the end of days, Jay.
Oh, that's it. That's it. 2.
He ain't kicking out of that one. It is 3-3 here at Cyberslam 5. 2 minutes left.
2 minutes.
What is going to happen
2
today?
minutes, Larry.
This is exciting. I'm on the edge of my seat.
This is what you like to see. All the strength, the power of Piper.
The Scottish Savage.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Justin on the ladder.
Oh, and Slash perfectly with the table. Drops Lee.
Oh, Slash from behind.
Driving it face first.
Gonna fly here now, Larry.
Guns and Poses in position, prime position right now. But Blake reverses with a huge power slam.
That ladder shot, though, by Piper, so smart and well-timed.
Every time someone makes the key reversal, their partner is right there to make that save. That's what tag team wrestling is all about. Oh, no.
Oh, here it is. Oh, on the ladder, on the chair.
I think he caught a little bit of everything. The ladder, the chair, the sledgehammer.
Get a 3 count. Oh, and he gets it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is 4-3 right now with under a minute to go.
All Drunken Justice has to do is just survive for 40 seconds.
Justin Lee on the outside. It's survival needs both people in the ring, and Blake is in there all by himself.
End of days.
End of days on that sledgehammer. Slash going to the top. of the ladder, 15 feet in the air. Nailed it, Jay. It's over. Oh!
Wait,
Piper in the corner. He just cost his team.
Let's go for it again.
Piper was posing in the corner. He should have stopped Justin Lee from making that save. They just cost themselves the tag team titles, Jay.
It's the story of this match. Every single time they would get close to winning or getting a pinfall, they'd pose. And that would cost them.
What a matchup. As you can see here on the replay, Piper with that driving maneuver, only a 2 count there. Justin Lee with that big German suplex. This match was chaos from the get-go, Jay.
It was absolutely insane, and here we go. You still got your champions, Drunken Justice. The posing was enough. Look at this huge super kick by Blake.
The aftermath. Absolutely. I can't believe the posing cost them the titles here at CyberSlam, Jay.
Here are your winners, and still the ROC Tag Team Champions, Drunken Justice.
And they're getting down, they're getting jiggy here in Toronto, Jay. Still the tag team champions of the world. I can't believe it.
Neither can I, but here we go. Still the champs. So impressive. These guys are the greatest tag team in ROC history.
Getting a little twerk action going on here, Jay.
Canadians love it.
CyberSlam twerk.
The match.
Jay, what a match that was. Guns and Poses go down in defeat because of their poses. Unbelievable. Drunken Justice made their way to the backstage areas. Guns and Poses back here in the ring.
Now what we're saying here? Some more posing, maybe?
Oh!
Oh,
despicable act by Slash.
Drunken Justice! Wait a minute. Oh, no way.
Wait a minute.
Oh!
And Piper laying a right hand into his partner's face.
Wait a minute. This can't be. He's sitting there with Drunken Justice.
Piper, Justin Lee, and Blake are standing all around Flash right now. This crowd is confused. I'm confused. You're confused. What the hell is going on here?
I have no idea. Apparently Guns and Poses aren't Guns and
no
Poses
more.
anymore.
Absolutely.
What could this mean for the state of the tag team division?
I think Slash blames Piper for taking that loss right there, which is an arguable point. You can't blame the man, but I don't know if I would have went as far as low blowing my partner after the match.
Especially after how long these two have tagged up and the titles they've won, and it's really sad to see.
And I think that confirms it right there. Is Piper a part of the Sons of Chaos, Jay?
See the 8th man? He very well could be.
All seems to be friendly between these three now as Slash powders back to the backstage area.
When you are Rock, you are Rock for life. And it's just too sweet, baby.
The following announcement has been paid for by the
Ring of Chaos! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this next contest should be fucking awesome, yes! This should be a treat for all of you. We have 2 former best friends, former rivals, former ROC tag team partners, 2 real heels. And now, for the first time in an ROC ring in 6 years, these 2 will collide as we see D2000 versus the returning Kid Swim! This This should be an action-packed contest with grueling hits. No fakeness. If you think wrestling is fake, you watch this match because you'll know it's real when you see the raw emotion, the raw power, the raw force that D2000 and Kid Swift hit with each other. If you think this is a joke, you watch ROC Wrestling.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming down the aisle from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 253 pounds, D2000.
And the sixth pyro on the stage, Jay. D2000 making his way down to the Cyberslam ring. This one's going to be huge. He is facing his former friend, former rival, former tag team partner, the returning Kid Swift. I can't believe it, Balboa. It's about to happen.
This is how you book a show. I mean, what a match to put here on the card. So smart, and what an entrance being made by D2000.
Here we go, Jay. I'm fucking excited.
And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 237 pounds, please welcome back, Kid Swift.
Kid Swift finally returning to the ROC after a 5-year absence, Jay. My goodness, what a moment.
And what a way to do it against our D2000, R2D2 formerly. And excited to see it. See, I'm an old school fan, so I remember when D2000 was just simply R2D2 and Kid Swift was Kid Swift. And now we get to see it all again here at Cyberslam.
That theme song still kicks ass, Jay. And here we are, about to get it done.
Off now, Kid Swift getting the crowd behind him as he makes his return to ROC.
Oh, he is fired up, and D2000 looks ready at the Super Show after D2000 defeated Wheeler in that classic of a match, in my opinion, match of the year. Kid Swift came up on the Minitron, and everybody lost their shit. They went bananas, Jay.
It's great to see him come back here, and D2000 now sending him outside of the ring. A taunting for the crowd. It's for him to get back in.
making that short trip from Buffalo. A lot of hometown fans here for R2D2, D2000, as he's called now.
Oh,
going for a big neck breaker, Jay. Vintage D2000.
Before he even get back in the ring, and that's what you like to see from D2. A front headlock here. Gonna drag him around the ring. Oh! Right into the turnbuckle here. And now backhand chop, followed by another one, but no! Kid Swift says no, he's too swift for him. Oh! 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 Now back to one knee. Kid Swift looking for a big suplex here, and he gets all of it.
So it's so good to see Kid Swift back in an ROC ring. I remember when these guys were going to war over the Pure title back in 2013. Those were some incredible matches that really put the Pure Championship on the map.
Now we can see another incredible classic matchup here between these two. Another chapter in the story of Kid Swift and D2000.
Two real heels right up here in Cyberslam 5.
Oh, look, D2000 looking for it here.
Nice
headlock.
reversal. Beautiful reversal right there. These two showing they still have everything it takes to put on those classic matches they did 6 years ago.
Definitely helps when you know each other so well. And these guys go way back, as we were saying. Oh, nice punch to the gut. Another suplex, but no, D2000 says no.
Thought we were going to get a fisherman right
One
there.
of his own.
Instead, we get a snap suplex. D2000 going for the pin.
Almost a, oh, that might have been it.
That was very, very close right there. Referee just inches from hitting that mat for the third count. D2000 grinding the face of Kid Swift and then posing to this Toronto crowd. This Cyberslam crowd has been so energetic, so lovely tonight. Canada is a great place for wrestling, and I am so glad we were here, Jay.
What a place to do it. In Canada, here, just like you said, a few hours away from Buffalo.
Michinoku driver right there by Kid Swift, pulling out all the stops, as we've said many times on this show tonight, but it's so true. In every match, every wrestler has brought their A game here at Cyberslam.
Kid Swift is definitely no stranger to bringing the A game.
Former world heavyweight champion back in 2014.
He's looking to make his return. D2000 with a nice reversal.
Oh.
Telling him to stay down. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Oh!
That's one of the most deadly knees in wrestling right there. It may not look like it, but when he drops that knee, it comes down with more power than a kung fu fighter. D2000 is fired up. Oh, but he gets cut off by Kid Swift with a big boot, Jay.
Oh, Kid Swift. Oh, nice move there by Kid.
Big Olympic-style slam right there. Incredible move right there. Good show of power. Picking up the bigger man in D2000.
2000 right back on the attack, though, Larry, as he's got him in the corner with an Irish whip back into the corner.
Oh, could it be, Jay? We're going to get a Cyberslam worm, Jay.
Here we go. Here it comes. He's looking for it. He's doing the dance. It's coming. I love the worm there, Larry. Here it comes right now, and he gets all of it. The chop right across the neck. That could very well be enough.
We got all of it, Jay. Kid Swift managing to kick out of the most electrifying move in pro wrestling today. The freaking worm, baby.
I love when D2 goes for that. Kid Swift, though.
Oh, Kid
grabs
Swift.
the leg. Oh.
I caught you, D2. That's what Kid Swift was just saying.
He definitely caught him. What's he looking for
It's
here?
just so nice to see these two back in the ring together, whether it's against each other or on the same side. I've never cared. I've always loved when these two were in the ring together. No matter what, you always ended up with something real, something great, Jay.
That's what two real heels are all about, as they battle each other here tonight.
D2 fired up, smacks the mat, and gets back up. He's ready to go.
Oh, he's right back in this one. In the corner. Oh, flippy do. It's right on him.
Shades of RVDJ pulling out all the extreme stops here tonight. D2000 with that big maneuver. Oh my goodness.
So you like to see from D2000. Doesn't get the 3 though.
He just springboarded himself from the second rope, elevated to the top rope, and landed with a huge elbow. It's Elbow City here in Toronto, baby.
The post headlock as he locks it in there. Just wearing down Kid Swift. As he does another one reverse.
Reverse sleeper right there. Luckily for Kid Swift in the corner, able to get that rope break.
Swift needs a breather.
D2000's telling everybody I had him right there.
Could have been it. Oh, another vintage move by D2000.
Caught him again. Kid Swift walked into that one. Had no choice.
One way in the ring, and that's the only way D2000's letting him in as he goes to the
Absolutely.
top
When
once again.
When countouts are on, it changes the game, ladies and gentlemen.
So he's going up.
Oh, right on the back of the head, Jay.
That is brutal. He's calling to get up again. You're looking for here. Oh.
Oof. Backdrop driver. Shades of many a wrestler in Japan. That is a famous maneuver, and it's known to take your opponent out. Oh, he went for a big knee. Swift with that leg sweep right there. Beautiful move.
You don't see people reverse those very often, but when they do, it's a huge difference maker.
Oh, he just went for a huge kick right there. D2 sidestepped him. Got him with the brain buster. That might be it, Jay.
Ooh. Oh.
So close. Yet so far, D2000 almost had him with the vintage brain buster, the signature brain buster.
That's the thing with D2000 is you don't know when he's going to hit that brain buster, but when he does, most of the time, it's over. Kid Swift, though, surviving here tonight.
Absolutely. D2000's favorite variation of that move is when he gets him up on that turnbuckle, driving his opponent head first into that top turnbuckle. We haven't seen him go for that one, but if Kid Swift kicks out of another brainbuster, you can rest assured we're probably going to see a few attempts at that move later tonight.
Oh. Jumps over the leg, but gets in the suplex anyway.
Some great counter maneuvers here. Like we said, these guys know each other so well. That's just bound to happen in a match like this.
D2000 with the upper hand again. First whip now into the corner. Oh, just the power of the D2000 is so impressive. You wouldn't think it looking at the guy. He's got a good build. But man, the guy can lift almost anyone up.
He came into the league as a skinnier man, but over the years, the last 7 years or so, he has really packed on the pounds. And it's showing right here with this impressive show of strength.
And a nice DDT.
DDT by D2000. Say that 5 times fast, fans at home. Only
Try, but I know I messed it up.
Yeah, I just messed it up myself.
It happens to the best of us, Larry.
That's why we do it live, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the stomp. Stomping a mud hole in his ass, Jay.
First whip outside of the ring again. Are we going to see it? Throws him out again. And now he's joining him this time.
That was a big shot to put the man down to the floor. First time we've seen these guys fighting out on the floor.
Swift with the upper hand now.
Oh, huge suplex right there on the outside, right in front of those front row fans. They're getting every bit of it. Every bit of it. Absolutely.
Now the strikes continue. D2000, nice reversal. Back in the ring, so smart. Oh! Just running over the referee.
D2000 does not want to take a count-out victory in this one.
Oh, Huge kick to the dome piece. A nice reversal there by Kid Swift.
Kid Swift's been
Nice
away from the
strikes.
ring for a very long time, but he seems to still have all the skills required to be a top man in this business.
Oh,
And oh my God!
Jesus. Is he trying to kill him? I
He
thought you
just-
said they were friends.
Apparently not. He just smashed D2000's head into those steel steps. Power bomb style, baby. This is Cyberslam. That's what you got to do. You got to get it done.
Might have just turned into from a friendly matchup between two former rivals and friends into an all-out brawl now after that move by Kid Swift.
I'd like to see these guys throw out the rule book and just let it go and get nasty, because this is Cyberslam.
I was expecting a good, hard-fought, back-and-forth match, but what I just seen completely changes that.
You got to do what you got to do at the grandest stage of them all, the biggest show of the year, the Ring of Chaos, Cyberslam 5. These guys are pulling out all the stops. We might have it right here. Kid Swift. No, only 2.
Thought that might have been it for D2000 as well, especially after that powerbomb on the steps.
And as we said earlier tonight, we have broke the attendance record in this building. This match has given me memories of that one special match at that card where the fans couldn't decide who they were rooting for. These fans are 50-50 between T2000 and Kid Swift.
That's what you love to see. D2000 now. Oh, God. Oh, he's headed that top turnbuckle here.
Going up to the skies. What's going to happen here? Another elbow? No, a leg drop.
Sing it up.
Oh, they're right out in front of us now. D2000 heading out to that apron.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
DDT on the hardest part of the ring apron. There are no pads there, ladies and gentlemen, as D2000 is ripping apart our table for the second time tonight.
Buzzsaw Bill just put this thing back together, damn it.
Well, hopefully I don't lose my notes, but at least we only have one match to go after this, so I think I can let it fly from here, Jay. We got to do what we got to do. It's the biggest show. Oh, my God. Kid Swift's dead.
There's no way. That was a little payback for the chair shot or the steel step shot. And
Absolutely.
now
That power bomb into the steel steps earlier. D2 paying it back. One into the apron and another. Oh, and he swings him around and hits him on the side of the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, under those ring skirts is nothing but steel pipe. Kid Swift could be seriously injured right now, Jay.
he's not even done with him. This sick, sadistic monster
Oh,
is
back up,
taking
Jay.
apart Kid Swift. Wait,
Back up, Jay. They're too close.
get out of there.
I need you for the rest
right.
of the. I need you for the rest of the show. Don't get hurt.
Oh, Brainbuster! Speaking of
Brain
bleeding,
Buster on the outside, Jay.
Jesus. I'll make sure that doesn't happen to me, Larry. I'll stay here for the entire show. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you all the way through this. This has been one hell of a ride, and I would hate to finish it by myself. Just stay clear of these two madmen. They're going crazy on each other right now.
Nearly seen the end of it there at 8 count, but Kid Swift survived, and boom, another big punch by D2000.
Yeah, Kid Swift may be back in the ring, but I don't think he knows where he is right now. He's got to be dazed and confused after all those headshots he just took.
He's just running on pure adrenaline right now.
These guys have done a hard 15 minutes, pushing the pace. Swift's trying to gather himself here as he gets himself a moment alone in the ring. D2000 down on the outside.
That is Kid Swift looking for, standing on that apron.
Oh, nails him with a double axe handle. Old school from the Swifter. I like it.
Oh, he's looking for something big here. Could it be another big power bomb?
Vengeance in mind, I believe. Oh my
Returns
God.
the
Did you see D2000 just bounce off the ground?
That is a sickening display. As I said, I knew the moment that those steps came into play, this match 180'd and became something totally different.
Tornado ran down upon this arena, and that tornado is D2000 and Kid Swift. These guys are tearing it up right now.
As he heads to the top turnbuckle, what could he be looking for here? D2000.
Ooh, went for
misses the
another
double axe
handle. Missed it.
Into the punches of D2000.
Those vintage shots from the masked man himself. This crowd is on fire, as they've been all night. No burnout in this crowd, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are keeping the fans on their feet. What a clothesline off the apron, Jay. D2000 is on fire.
Now he's not even done. He's going up top now as well.
Let it fly, young man. Let it fly.
Oh, he misses. Don't tell it,
Swift
Brad.
staying one step ahead.
So smart to get out of the way there. That could have very well been enough.
Just continuing to brawl on the outside. You're right. Ever since those steps came into play, this match has gone a complete 180. But I can't say I'm complaining.
Not again. Oh, what's he looking for here? Something different?
Oh, look at the display of strength by Swift right here. He might gas out, though. Oh, and he drops him face first. What a move right there by Swift. Probably took a lot out of both men, but D2000 definitely taking the worst of that one.
Now he knocks the ref down. He doesn't want that 10 count. Kid Swift taking out the referee as D2000 went to grab a weapon. He got the chair in his hand.
Oh no, this could be a disqualification.
No.
Referee luckily jumps in there. I don't want to see this match end by DQJ. This has been too good of a match.
No, neither do
I want to see a simple 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring.
Now Kid Swift looking to do just that.
Rocked him right there, Balboa.
That could be it.
He's close to the ropes, though.
2. Oh,
wow.
So close to those ropes and so close to a 3.
He kicked out of that. He could have took the rope break, but he kicks out instead. That shows the heart of a true man, a true wrestler right there by D2000. Kid Swift up on top. Went for a shooting star, caught the knees.
Those are some knees and a nice DDT from D2000.
Kid Swift on Dream Street right now. And this has got to be the moment where he takes him to the corner. Absolutely. He's going for it, Jay. I spoke about this earlier.
You're going to see it.
Vicious corner brainbuster.
Going to end it here.
He's setting him up, Balboa.
He's got him up, Larry. Oh! God.
Nailed him.
That's it. 1, 2.
And 3. It is over.
Here is your winner, D2000.
What a match. That's all I can say. This one might have been my favorite of the night so far, Balboa. Back and forth, took a turn for the worse. They started brawling everywhere, and D2000 gets the huge victory, Jay.
Oh, he's heading outside the ring. I'm not sure what D2000 is thinking here.
Maybe it's not over. Maybe he's going to put some more punishment onto the Swift man. We'll see. Kid Swift returning after 6 years in defeat.
Oh no!
Oh
my
man,
God,
look at this.
Well,
so much for these guys being friends, Jay.
So much for the return by Kid Swift. D2000 just put a stamp on the ending of that.
Now D2000 with a steel chair is looking down at his former, well, I guess you could say former friend. An unbelievable turn of events here at Cyberslam. I did not expect this, Jay.
I'll keep bringing that bell. They got to stop this. This is ridiculous. The match is over.
Somebody's got to come down here and help him. As he's trying to get to his feet, he has no idea. He's about to get hit again.
Oh, God.
We do not condone shots to the head like that, ladies and gentlemen. This is a despicable act by D2000. Even I am a little upset at these actions.
Continues the beatdown on Kid Swift.
I mean, he won the match. It was an incredible match. Why does he need to do this, Jay?
I agree wholeheartedly, Larry. This is ridiculous. I mean,
He
both
just
these
pulled
men
off
put
that
everything
gold
out there.
turnbuckle pad. The turnbuckle pad's gone, Jay. I know what he's going to do. He's going to drop him head first with that brainbuster on the metal, on that steel.
Oh. This is ridiculous. Come on, someone get out here. Come on.
Kid Swift's been gone for 6 years. I don't know how many friends he might have backstage. D2000 was one of his best friends.
Oh, and now he's not.
And he just busts his head wide open with that brainbuster.
There it is again. Oh, we don't need to see it 3 times, okay? Jesus.
Yeah, this crowd, they're chanting holy shit. But once this sets in, they're going to realize that D2000 just destroyed this man. And for what?
But it just ended his damn career.
An unbelievable turn of events right here after a wonderful matchup. D2000 takes out Kid Swift here in Toronto. This might be the last time we see Kid Swift in an ROC ring. And it's a shame that we would have to see it like this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to transition now to the final match of the night. It's the main event of the evening, the World Heavyweight Championship on the line, Jay. Dane Xavier defends against the Summer Classic winner, Alec Reyes, and the #1 contender, former champion, Dice.
The following announcement has been paid for by the
Ring of Chaos! Ladies and gentlemen, are you enjoying the action here at Cyberslam 5? I can't hear you, I said, are you enjoying the action at Cyberslam 5? Well, if you were enjoying the action, then get ready for your ROC Cyberslam 5 main event world title match! Your challengers. First, we have the former world champ. He is a Mexicano from Houston with the hot wife Mamacita Haley. We have simply known as Dice versus the real man's man with the best suplex in the business, Alec Reyes. And finally, we have the brand new ROC champion who got rich off his grandma's trust fund. What an asshole. Dane Xavier! Let the main event begin!
Control.
James Bond. James Bond.
This is your main event of the evening, and it is for the ROC World Heavyweight Championship.
Insane, inside, the danger gets me high. Can't help myself, got secrets I can't tell. I love the smell of gasoline. I light the match to taste the heat. I've always liked to play with fire. To play with fire, I ride the edge. My speed goes in the red. Hot blood, these veins. My pleasure is their pain. I love to watch the castles burn. These golden ashes turn to dirt. I've always liked to play with fire.
He's a man. Such a man. Such a man.
Before I created the heavens and the earth, I was. When the earth and everything in it passes away, I will be. I hold the universe together from the smallest atom to the greatest galaxy. It all is in my hands. The sun is hidden in my shadow. I have set the earth on its foundations, and I rest my feet upon it. I stir the waters of the oceans with my fingers and shake the mountains with my breath. I am entirely holy and completely other. There are none before me and none like me who can question what I have done or what I will do. My kingdom is eternal and shall exist forevermore. I am the ruler over the kings of the earth. I am the Prince of Peace. I am the King of Kings, the righteous King, the King of the Jews, the King of glory, the King of the ages, the King of heaven, and I am the Lord of lords. I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I am Jehovah Jireh, I will provide. I am Jehovah Rapha, I will heal. I am Jehovah Mekadesh, I will sanctify. I am Jehovah Rohi, I am your shepherd. I am the Most High God, your deliverer, your redeemer and savior. I am your shield and your strength and your defender, the eternal and everlasting God. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. Before me there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me. I, even I, am the Lord, and beside me there's no Savior. Beside me there's no God. Angels and heavenly beings worship me upon my throne, and I will not give my glory unto another. I will not share my creation. I am a jealous God and a consuming fire. I am the commander of the heavens' armies, and before me kingdoms crumble and rulers kneel. I am your harbor in the tempest. I am safety for the tempted and tried. I have come to set the captives free, to strengthen the weak, to heal the lame, to cause the blind to see. I have come to give you life and breath to breathe. I have come that you might know me. I have come that you might know my limitless love and endless goodness, my measureless mercy and never-ending grace. My forgiveness knows no boundaries, and my acceptance sees no imperfections, nor color, nor race, nor wealth, nor poverty. In me you are made clean, and through me you are sanctified. I am indescribable, incomprehensible, irresistible, and invincible. The heavens cannot contain my glory. Death cannot consume me. Life cannot outlast me. All knees will bow before me, and at my name every tongue will confess. Every tongue will confess that I am the great I am. Every tongue will confess that
get the kilos, 50%. If you are not bilingual, get the fuck up out of town before we run your ass down. Underground, how I came out. Any nigga try to stop me, let it hang out, let it bang, let it rain out. Yo soy el Dios, you are Dios, nigga. I am the God.
Come to my yard sale, sucker.
That right there, Balboa, is how a wrestling god makes an entrance.
Introducing challenger number 1 from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 241 pounds, this is Dive!
Dice looks ready.
Introducing challenger number 2 from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 220 pounds, Alec Ray.
So does Alec.
Alec looking jacked.
And from Bad Street, Atlanta, GA, weighing in at 307 pounds, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed ROC World Heavyweight Champion, Daniel Xavier.
And the champ looks ready too. All three of these guys looking tip-top shape here in Cyberslam 5, the main event, Jay.
Say this, Dane looked godly here tonight.
What an entrance. What an entrance by all three of these guys, but the wrestling god coming out here and just stealing the show, ladies and gentlemen.
We are here, the main event, finally. Dane Xavier, Dice, and Alec Reyes all vying for that world championship. Larry, what's the story of the matchup here tonight between these three men?
Dice steps into this match as the former champion, as he's been on an almost year-long reign, it seemed, but Dane defeated him at Summer Classic. And Alec Reyes is here because he won the Summer Classic tournament, which caused this match to become a three-way dance here at Cyberslam.
We're so lucky it did, Larry. I mean, we get to see awesome action here with Dice, former champion, taking it to Dane as Alec plays with toys outside of the ring. Only a one count Dice there, a little early.
Going for a quick pin there, Jay.
Hey, oh! Wow, right off the bat.
Rocked him right there with that knee.
Oh, only a one count. Oh, chair shot by Alec Reyes, vintage.
Well, you can expect a lot of that. Oh, this could be the DDT, Jay.
Classic move by Alec Reyes. In saying no.
Alec Reyes will definitely be the one bringing in the toys, so to speak. The steel chairs, the ladders, the tables, the garbage cans, the sledgehammers, the blenders, the kitchen sinks, you name it. Alec Reyes will bring that into the ring and use it as a weapon, Jay.
In it all here, and we're about to see a big knee by Dice.
Backbreaker, and he is just torquing him. Look at the torque.
Oh. That's got to hurt the champ. Or, sorry, the god.
Absolutely. You better speak of the god in a god's presence. He is the god. Can't you tell by the entrance? It said it like 60 times. He is God.
Oh, speaking of God, oh my God.
Dice just pile-drived himself.
That is brutal, and now Dane just beating down on the former champion, the man he took the belt from.
Dane rocking that metallic gold attire here.
He's looking great.
Oh, and the disrespect.
Wiping his feet with a mortal. That is what the god does. Or what Alec's looking for here. But Dice and Dane go at it.
The double knees to the back of Dane's head. Well, I think Dane was trying to grab some lumber from underneath the ring. Alec Reyes messing around on the south side of the ring. Dice just standing in the middle.
Alec hasn't really gotten into this match too much. Oh, smart move there by Alec Reyes, though.
Absolutely. Just sidestepped Dice as he was going for that big moonsault and just ran right into the ring.
The only one that can get away with that move. You're always master of it. Shots by Dane. Oh, and now just lifting up Alec. 306 pounds of muscle.
Absolutely. The strongest man in the ring by far. These other two guys are not as big as Dane. Dane's got to focus on that and just power these two down if he wants to win this one.
Dice, one of the most impressive competitors I have ever seen in ROC.
That double arm neck breaker right there.
This move here by Alec Reyes. What's he be looking for? Oh, DDT again.
Draped over that second rope, DDTs him, drills him head first into the mat. Dice is in a little bit of trouble right now.
A big chair shot by Alec. Meanwhile, Dane outside the ring.
Champion breaking those steps apart, throwing him into the ring.
And up that ladder, or sorry, the steel chair in the corner. These two fighting on the apron.
Oh, and Reyes goes down, tumbling into that ladder.
Dice falls right on top of him, and Dane swinging for the fences with that kendo stick.
Nailed him right in the bread basket right there.
He says, give that to me, buddy.
Dice grabs it right back. Oh, home run, baby.
Bam! And a big shot right to Dane Xavier's godly head, and a moonsault as well.
Shooting star press there, Jay.
Oh, well, speaking of shooting star press, Dice. Oh, he's flying right on top of Dane Xavier.
Dice is really, really going for it, and I think he's got to focus more on Reyes in this situation than he does on Dane, because Reyes is the one, although everybody calls Dane the dirty one, Reyes is the one who will do whatever it takes to become the first-time ROC champion. He's the only one out there that has not held that gold, Jay, so I got a feeling he's going to be the most desperate.
I think Dice heard you there, because he's going right after Alec Reyes now. Also, Alec being the freshest in this match, and getting those knees now. He won't feel too fresh after that.
Oh, the champion's got that sledgehammer and nails Dice in the back. Looks like he caught him in the kidney area, and again follows it up.
Jameson's got to be cringing watching Dice go through this punishment here. Oh my God! Might have a broken
Dice
neck.
may be dead. He may be dead right there. Did you see the way his neck snapped back?
Sure, Rey Mysterio killed a guy doing that same thing.
Oh, the deadlift German suplex. Takes a lot of strength to do that. Can Dice kick out? Yes, gets out at 2.
Oh, Alec Reyes.
Alec Reyes from out of nowhere off the top of that ladder.
Only a 2 count, though. Alec Reyes now has to figure out what to do to put these two away now that he has the upper hand. He's the only one standing.
Like I said before, he's the only one who's never worn that gold. This means more to him than anything he's ever done in his wrestling career.
Be the biggest. This is the biggest match of his career, his long, storied career, and he's putting it on display here tonight.
As Dice gets thrown into that corner right there. I didn't even see that chair propped up. Dice took a beating. Oh, and a big, big maneuver right there by the champion.
That's what Alec does. He's so meticulous in everything he does. I've known this guy for a long time, and I'll tell you right now, Larry, this guy is a genius in the ring. Even if you're a genius, it's not going to stop you from getting thrown out by the god.
The champion just disposing of the garbage off the top rope right there. Alec Reyes tumbling down to that concrete floor. Now he's in Dice land. Dice throws him into those steel steps, Jay.
Dane looks on in awe of Dice's meticulous, artificial battle here, and he's up the chair. Dane, though, he's getting shot in the face. Oh!
We're brawling right out here in front of this crowd.
What could Dane be looking for? Setting Dice up. Oh! Dice, though, beating the hell out of him. This is the main event, folks. This is the biggest match of the night. Oh my God!
Dice just flew across the arena. I didn't even see him coming. And the champion is still down on the other side of the ring. Everybody is down right in front of us, Jay. What a night. What a night.
With Dice is you never know what to expect from him. He can hit you with any move from out of nowhere anytime.
Oh, and again, our table ripped apart. I wouldn't expect anything less from the real man's man. That's his favorite thing to do here in ROC is rip apart those announce tables and deliver punishment. I think he just nailed him just below the belt, if you know what I mean, Jay, with those steel steps.
Haley's not going to like that one.
Absolutely not. Hot Mamacita.
Now, speaking of Hot Mamacita, he's going for a submission on the outside.
Got him in that Mexican half crab right there, but Dane too strong. Just powers right out with the other leg.
got a Chihuahua that move.
And meanwhile, Reyes is just relaxing in the ring, catching his breath. Oh! The former champion just got knocked out.
Alec now kicking Dane, trying to get him off him. The dirty tactics from Alec Reyes. Oh!
Every time you think you've got the champion down, he comes up with something to get the upper hand.
Oh,
I can't blame him there. Dane hit him. Oh boy, here we go. Light the fire.
Nice move out of the way there by Alec Reyes. And a big move here.
Big body slam
from the legend
driver
himself.
right there. Referee out of
he
position.
had it. He had the title. That was way
The
longer
referee was checking on the champion, and Alec Reyes may have just been cost this victory right here. You're right, Jay. I believe he would have had it right there.
007 was also going to win the world title, but it wasn't enough. Oh, nice reversal there by Dane Xavier.
Alec Reyes catching all the knees and the ribcage right there. That table is still on fire. I can feel the heat from here.
Just going to say it looks like Dane and Dice were teaming up on Alec, but they're fighting each other now as well. Alec looking for, oh, big DDT again. He's
Huge
loving those
rotating
DDTs tonight.
Out of the corner right there. DDT's galore from Alec Reyes.
Oh, God!
And Reyes gets driven through that table right there. I think he might be on fire.
That could put him right out of the match. Someone put him out. Someone put him out.
This could be Dane or Dice's moment while Reyes is on fire on the outside of the ring.
Two champions, one former, one current.
Dane denies his shot at a pin right there and just decides to answer to the crowd right there. I don't know if that was a smart idea, Jay.
And you know, Dane, he's always been cocky. He is, guy calls himself God. And he doesn't think of it as, you know, I just call myself God. He literally believes he is God. He's putting on a godly display here tonight. Nice stuff. Another one.
Yeah, I don't like what Dane is doing here. Dane should have capitalized and tried to finish off Dice while Reyes was tending to that fire accident he just had a few moments ago.
Could be what cost Dane the match here tonight, is not capitalizing on these opportunities he's been given.
Dice is probably taking the most punishment in this matchup. He's trying to collect himself over here next to our table. Uh-oh. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
I'm moving. Oh, my God, no. Come on, don't do it. Oh, my God. He's dead. 2, 3. Alec Reyes has been eliminated.
Alec Reyes, the boyhood dream will not come to fruition tonight. He has been eliminated right through our announce table. And here we are, down to one-on-one. The former champion versus the current champion. Dice versus Dane Xavier at Cyberslam.
It's now looking for something big here on the former champ, on the current champ. R-bar.
Oh, he's wrenching it around. What is he going to do here? He's going to break his arm.
Break God's arm.
He's going to break it, Balboa.
Can't believe that. Insanity here tonight. I thought it was the armbar. He switched it on me.
Well, he's another one of these ROC wrestlers that trains regularly in MMA. He knows a lot of those chain maneuvers, that Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Don't want to hear tonight as Dane just tosses him though.
Alec Reyes trying to find his way back to the locker room area, but having some trouble back there. I think he might be concussed.
Well, he definitely is. I mean, after all the punishment Alec's been through, it's got to be tough for him even just to walk, let alone moonwalk.
Absolutely.
And Dane Xavier now. Oh, giving him the finger.
Oh, and there's nothing Reyes can do about it. He's been eliminated. He cannot attack in this matchup.
That's for damn sure.
be honest, I don't think he knows where he is.
Doesn't look like it at all. But Dane knows where he is. And
absolutely.
He's about to show Dice where he is. No, Dice! Get the roll up!
2! Oh, I thought he had it right there for the World Heavyweight Championship.
That might have been it. Wins his title back. That would be a story to be told. Nice reversal there by Dane Xavier into the referee.
Oh, and a low blow to follow it up while the ref wasn't looking.
This is sadistic. Dane Xavier takes no love loss here against Dice. He doesn't give a damn about his health. And now just taunting him.
See, getting a little too cocky here at the big show. You don't want to do this against Dice.
Dice is no joke, that's for sure.
Dice is the king of cock. He knows all about being cock.
Get a cock. We're about to get a nice cocky move here.
Oh, the neck breaker, back breaker variation maneuver. I've never seen anything like that, Jay. That was incredible.
Call that the breaker breaker.
The breaker breaker. 1-9, ladies and gentlemen. Swinging for the fences, hits a double down the left field line. It's for the baseball people out there, Jay.
Yeah, I know baseball. Toronto Blue Jays.
Absolutely.
Dice on the attack. Dane, though. Fight. Oh, never mind.
Never count out Dice, that's for sure.
Oh,
just when you think you had him. Trying to join Scorpion as the king of the skies right here, and he nails it.
Dice can fly.
Dice is a well-rounded individual in that ring. He can do a little bit of flying, a little bit of submissions, a little bit of technical maneuvers. He's got a few power moves in his game. He's got a great all-around offensive game here, and Dane is getting every little bit of it here at CyberSlam.
We're about to see another great offensive move. Oh, God. Too God.
Draped him over that barricade and just dropped him face first. Oh, and follows it up with a post shot. Those posts are solid. That is not a forgiving shot right there, Jay.
But also
they're right in front of us again.
Chair. But it gets taken.
Careful not to get hit in front of these two.
I'm trying to move.
I don't want to be anywhere near these guys. And Ray's still trying to make his way to the back. He's having trouble moving.
Don't get out here and help him, buddy. This is ridiculous. Oh, my God.
This doesn't look good for the Dice man. Oh, my goodness.
Alec Reyes wakes up after that. It almost hit him. Oh, and this is just sickening. Oh, Alec Reyes!
Oh, Alec Reyes with a cheap shot on the way out. Can't blame him for that one. The so-called wrestling god just taunting him on the way out. Such disrespect.
For Alec Reyes, I mean, finding his way to the back end, laying a shot on the god.
Oh,
and now God, though.
Oh, boy. He just got driven head first. That could be the setup.
Here it comes. Off the rope. Oh, he misses it.
Bad street boot missed. Oh, he's got him up. But maybe Ace Crusher. Ace Crusher, Jay.
Out of nowhere. Followed up. Oh, God. You can have a new champion right here.
Dice uses that move for his former partner, Christoph Ravenheart. Could it finish the champion? No, not enough. Not enough. I thought it was over, Jay.
Should have been over. But Dane Xavier showing why he calls himself God.
Yeah, you may not like him, but this guy has the grit and determination to get it done. That's why he is the champion. There's no counting him out right here.
Oh, God. One.
That was the same maneuver that dropped Alec Reyes. The jackpot. Kicked out at 2. Dice is not going home yet.
He's not happy. Dane isn't happy, at least. But Dice doesn't give a damn about your happiness. Oh!
Stringing those drop kicks together.
Now Dice, is he looking for another?
Going for
Ace Crusher.
The kill shot, the Ace Crusher. Dice might have him right here. Oh, he should have went for it.
Oh!
And another curb stomp. This might be the end of Dane Xavier.
2, 3, new champion!
We have a new champion!
Here is your winner and the new ROC World Heavyweight Champion, Guy!
My goodness. Everything that Dice lost, he just gained back a month later. I can't believe it. Dice is back on top as the ROC World Heavyweight Champion.
And that was it. That was the main event, folks. Dice is the new champion. Larry, what do you think of the main event? We did it.
An unbelievable night, an unforgettable night. Dice walks out of Toronto with becoming a two-time ROC World Heavyweight Champion. He knocked off the self-proclaimed wrestling god, Jay. And what a night in general. Just from top to bottom, from the pre-show to the main event. An incredible night here in Toronto.
What you like to see there. Just amazing wrestling from everyone involved in this show. Amazing talent. What does Dane do now? He's the wrestling god. Now what is he? We'll find out.
We'll have to see. We may have to wait until next season to see, because ROC, this may be the biggest show. This got to be the season finale. You got to think. But anyways, folks, we're here in Toronto. We're going to go to the back. We're going to have a few beers. We're going to get wasted. And I got to say, Jason Balboa, this was your first night on commentary. You knocked it out of the park. You're a great commentator, and the pleasure was all yours.
So much from everyone here in ROC to everyone here in Toronto, Canada, and at home watching. Have a great night.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.